If it makes you happy. We had to sing, Oni. We just
Sorry, Oni.
I know the song, I just don't remember who sang it because.
It's like I'm not that old, you fucks.
That your brother?
All right.
Skinhook might as well be, yes. No, he's one of mine. We've been playing games together for
You've been playing with each other for how long?
Boise, Idaho has a population of 2% that are Japanese. That's about 7,500 people.
There's a World War II joke there, but I'm not going to mention it.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, yeah, because that joke fucking bombed. So let me explain Badger's navigational skills.
How much signal I need to cut across 8 lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. The silence should speak for itself.
Sorry. Turn my light off unintentionally.
It's like you fucking
Disappeared.
Yeah.
You and me, we both see the sun or think about the sun. Next thing you know, we're turning lobster red.
Well, yeah, because they want to have that vitamin D.
I got mail. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
Nielsen family.
And
You don't even have a TV.
I was waiting for that.
actually, yes, I do. I just don't have cable.
And Soda's dancing on his own face.
There we go. Get it, boy. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Soda's already, or always talking shit.
Scotland.
Yeah.
It's the only time he can get a word in because he can't get anything in on the
I
live.
don't know. Mark's pretty good.
Because he
at
doesn't open his fucking mouth. Oh, wait, he's
That's what
afraid
she
he'll
said.
get clipped.
it. That is also true.
Very Scottish Irish.
He loves Esmeralda. He's like gay for
No.
Esmeralda. He loves him. But you can't record those live because Omegle, like,
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
like, flying dicks everywhere. I think your sister did a couple. But that sounds bad. Your sister clipped a couple of Twitch, kind of like one of Soda's lectures. You just want to die after an hour and a half.
Exactly, yes.
Well,
If Dominic Mysterio is sleeping with Rhea Ripley, who has the penis?
There's not a whole lot that brings the world together more than a baby. Babies are pretty neat. They're scary.
They're stupid little humans. No one beats Chieftain off the trigger. Just a rule for anyone who's a streamer: don't eat 3 chimichangas for lunch and then do a stream at night.
but you're telling me some nerds who live in their basement aren't going to want a physical
Hey.
copy of a tome? You are dumb.
Good lord.
She wears taller jeans. Never
That's
mind.
horrible. Yeah, that's bad. That didn't work.
No.
Yeah, because
Anyways.
you were trying to get a leg up on the competition.
There it is.
I don't dislike Judge. He's actually a good person.
So you're not going to pitch a fit about this one?
That is it.
Take that pun and walk.
No, that was a home run.
They
Given
might
that
leave,
they
like-
lost the Raiders, I don't think they're going to hold on to the A's for very long. Anyways.
Well, with the losses they've suffered, they've been downgraded to Bs.
Shit, I
Oh.
hate Fabulosa
Ooh.
because of that. Hey,
Fuck that.
that's all you smell, top to bottom, nothing but purple Fabulosa. If
I know
anyone
what
comes
Oni's
to
getting
my
for
place
Christmas.
and you bring that shit, I will destroy you.
I'm Norther! I'm Norther! I'm Norther! Have you ever wondered how radio, television, and other media outlets decide what shows to broadcast or to cancel? They
No.
don't use the Oxford comma. Why the fuck are you not using the Oxford comma? In large part, those decisions are based on feedback from people like you. Lies. Your
Right.
household, yeah, household of 1. Please have an adult.
An adult.
I'm not a happy perky type of person.
That's
In
Debbie.
Florida, is your mounted police made up of police officers riding alligators? Those people who just stay at home and leech off their parents.
So
How
a
many
new twist
movies
on
of Speed did they make?
3.
3.
Why?
I feel 5 pounds lighter. Because my personality is fucking perfect. I'm a solid 6. I'm an 8 if you drink.
I mean, there's something about the scent of a Cuban. I didn't
Oh my
smoke it,
God.
obviously, because I was a
It's
kid,
better
but
than sex.
just
I don't understand why Oni likes D&D. That will require her to play with people, and she hates people. We live in a population with morons. I cannot be the bar.
The long story shortened, because this could go on for a long time on its own.
Perfect topic for you.
Your character will define you. Your height will not. So keep doing what you're doing.
Because when I go to a club, a woman's looking at me because of my fucking character. Let's check out the character on that guy.
Yeah, right.
Suck it. I had a bouncing booty right there. What are you gonna do about it?
Bouncing booty. What are you, Cardi B?
Yes.
You can have a place to hold your fries and your drink.
And it has paddles, so that way when you have a coronary, it can pop you back to life.
Tom Cruise runs like he doesn't have testicles.
I'm sorry, there is no IT breakdown this week because there is no Hero. We miss Hero. So wishing him luck and being safe in the woods, killing shit.
You know he likes lubing up his crossbow.
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, he has a good heart.
Only just
Because Hero's not here.
I like big tits. You see 'em on the street, left and right. I like big tits, that's right. I try to look away, but I can't resist.
All right. The chill session, guys. I'm gonna remove all the names here, and hopefully that will work because it wasn't working before. But welcome to looking out at lagging out, just the chill stream for today. We put the so you can hear everybody, and I'll just take off the layers. Where are the layers? I can't find the layers. Kick. Let's see, top shield, alert box, kick alerts.
We'll get it sooner or later.
Yeah, it's like this one has the 5-shot is very, very long.
Oh, that's what she said.
The list of things on here are crazy long.
Yeah, your shit's all booked, like too much crap.
Well, I mean, I have to do it like that. Name tags? Is that what it
I'm
is?
soda tonight.
Nobody soda tonight. There we go. Turn it all off.
Weird.
Good to go.
How'd it feel to be me?
You're a mariner.
Yeah, so there's nobody.
We're missing.
There, so I could
I don't
just.
see Grunner.
Grunner. Okay, let me. Is there 6 people in here or 5? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is gonna be a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be.
She said.
Infamous should be here in a few minutes as well.
It's going to be a tech issue stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be because I haven't done it like this in like years. So
We know. You don't have to keep telling us.
I can't find. The.
Yeah.
Can you please stop that?
Yeah. I'll stop. I'm about to push his extra button. Sheep is so quiet.
Once it goes to 6, it'll.
You need to turn yourself up, apparently, too.
I do? I'm as loud as I can get. I can't.
When we said you are quiet.
The audio doesn't work. All right. Filters.
We are going through our Discord, so we usually go through Zoom, so things might take a little while. Then we got extra people, so.
Yeah, extra. Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me now? I turned the thing up to 10. So
a little?
But yeah, let me try to get Grenner's like, thank God I'm not on camera. This is like.
Well, kidding. I look good now.
Yeah, you do look good.
Right?
You look good. Yeah. Let's see here. I push this over. And the 5 one's going to be the media one's going to be. I'm just going to do like a whole like media one with us on the bottom there. I could just move us over to the actual other screen. It might be easier.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is instead of this, I can use full screen. If I can do full screen, I can find it. Let's see.
Doesn't have to be fancy.
No, it doesn't. I'm trying to remember where it is. I'm having memory lapse here. Trying to.
And I am the mariner.
I suffer from CRS. Also,
the buttons aren't working either. My buttons aren't working. Ah, there we go. Ah, that works. All right. So if I go to 3-shot and go to full screen, if I can find that, that'll be great. Let's see here.
That would be great.
Do you think Pato knows his ears are on the screen? Because he's putting them up and out there.
Yep.
Right. So let's see here.
Like, see me.
A little. I quadrupled my audio. There's seriously no reason why it should be low at this point. I can't really turn it up any more than I.
You're loud on my end.
Yeah. I can't turn it up. Yeah, I can't turn it up any louder.
Even on Twitch.
Yeah, I can't. It's like literally if I put a filter on there and I have it cranked up at like 30. I have it 30 and usually I don't even have it past 2.
I have the Twitch channel up. It is pretty loud, so maybe she's just not hearing you.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should turn up your volume instead.
Oh.
You're loud, see?
Yeah, you were kind of loud on.
Yeah.
Chief's always loud.
So there should be good. Deal with your audio. Not my fucking problem. There we go. So, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. I think I can do it like that. All right, so I can use this, the Call of Duty conspiracy theory shot, and I can just turn that off. And I can add media. I can add screen capture, add source, TV, and
turn on kick over here. Not kick, but rumble.
Get.
Or do we have a rumble?
Screen 1, and then done. There we go. And that's everybody. And all I have to do is scale it up, and we're good. I could just do this the whole time.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, I knew I'd figure it out.
And then you got Infamous.
Yeah, well, it'll still come in with her. The only thing is you won't see the slides. No, that's not what I wanted. Lock that.
This is how to fix Victor Streamlabs with Chieftain.
Right.
This is
We
this is
should be
what happens
charging
when
for
you have
this.
a headache and you're sweating and you have to get stuff done, but you can't even sit up straight. This is what happens. All right. So there we go. Put this underneath here. And I could put the crawler in from here. Nothing but the best, right?
Absolutely.
And then paste reference. There we go. Yeah. All right. Put the shield right there. And we're all good. All right. There we go.
Oh,
and all I have to do is put my face in the middle.
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
Because I look like one of the things I worked on when she says I look like one of the guinea pigs.
Oh, wow, jeez. What the fuck? I never made that. Yeah, I guess it kind of does now that I think about it.
Bro, there was a commercial for a Kia, and this sumbitch played all three roles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was that G-Force commercial.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Chieftain's a great guy. I have to give him a little guff over that.
And I said he looks like the fucking sloth from Zootopia when he's fucking stoned.
Wow.
Which is always. Which is always.
So here we are. We're going
All
to talk
right.
about conspiracy theories, and I guess those slides will go. No, I could actually put them
Yeah,
somewhere.
you could like flip it over and just the slide button. We don't have to be on there, I don't think.
Right. We don't have to be on there. Yeah, we can go flipping back and forth, right? Do I have that as a full screen? I can do it like this. And then talk about it and then go back to that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Did
look
we
like
go-
a dude from the subway from Ghost without my glasses on. This is my subway! Throwing shit around. But yeah, we're going to talk about conspiracy theories today, guys. And the first one we're going to be talking about is this is not our normal podcast. We're not doing this is just a chill stream with a bunch of friends. Yay. Oh, he showed something and I didn't.
Uh-oh.
get
Cowboys
to
Cup.
that. Oh, Cowboys Cup. Already getting controversial with 3 Texans in the room.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I just wrote number. Shit.
Yeah.
Got like 3 Texans in the room.
And we all like different teams.
Right?
The great
Yeah,
state
I
of
think
Texas.
Right. Every team is different as well. Yeah.
Wait, so who's Shisha's team?
I don't know.
Texans, I think.
The Texans.
All right, then we're on the
Okay.
same page with that one. So. Grenner is a Cowboys fan.
That's
No,
true.
I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston. We don't do that Cowboys business around here.
True.
Right.
Take 45 or 59 North if you wanna talk that.
That's right.
Oh no. Grenar is our resident superhero lawyer from Eternia. His name is Grenor. Grenor. So we're not going to go through the attention. It's adult content podcast, guys. Even though we're talking about conspiracy theories, there might be some salty behavior going on here. Even though there are going to be 2 ladies in here. Infamous is coming in from one of the 4 hosts from Witch Bitch Politics. That's where Sheesh is from. And you could check them out on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. East. I'm on that show. I got offered a permanent position. I haven't accepted yet. I'm still thinking about it. I got to look at the pay.
Man, if you don't shut up.
The pay. You gotta look at the pay.
In order to check out my contract to make sure it's okay so he can get his 10%. Yeah, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's 6 figures, right?
Right, there we go. 6 figures from your lips to God's ears.
There you go.
Right.
So.
It will be 6 figures, but they're all going to be before a decimal point.
So the first thing we're going to be talking about this is all actually this was the brainchild of Soda and myself talking about conspiracy theories. I would say I'm 30% on this, and he was more 70% on this.
Oh, I'm 100% on this.
All right. Well, you want to take credit for everything I do, so might as well.
Bullshit.
Right?
What the fuck?
So,
that's bullshit.
Even when I build 3D graphics, you want to take graphics.
Well, that was mine. I never got paid for
it.
Whoa, dude.
It seems to be a theme in this room.
Right. I know. Right.
Oh, wow. You too. Yeah, that's right. People are assholes. That's why you have to get the money up front.
Sure thing.
And I'm Infamous actually got screwed out of money too. The guy actually dissolved the entire company so he wouldn't have to pay her. The guy is a fucking asshole. Whoa. Anyway, nanobots, yes. So nanobots in our vaccine. So what's the context here, Soto?
Me, I say when they made us all get vaccines that they had nanobots, trackers, something. That's why they made every fucking buddy get one. So whether they can track us, I'm more tracking. I'm more in the they're tracking us for sure with the nanobots. So it definitely didn't help any of us. If anything, they could hurt people.
Right.
I have a question since I don't know much about this theory. Okay, so they're tracking us, but are they just tracking our movement, or are they tracking like our information, like
everything,
like bank accounts, stuff like that?
No, your heartbeat, your blood pressure, your mental stability.
Heartbeat, honestly, like who cares?
I don't know. It's the government.
My information is very valuable. I'm a very unimportant person, and everybody wants to know my very boring fucking.
Yeah, but you might see that one thing that's very important, and now they can see it.
My blood type.
Blood type, yes. Everything.
You know, it was so dystopian going to the stadium to get my shot with everybody else in cars that, you know, it kind of makes sense that there was something nefarious going on.
Right? See? Not the only one was crazy.
You got to go to a stadium?
Yeah, they had it at Texas Stadium, and they had so many cars go through that it destroyed the pavement, and it was just like,
wow.
If you've played Division 2, it looked just like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the Cowboys, so it's kind of like Division 2, right?
No,
they're gonna make the playoffs.
That's gold.
Burn! Don't worry, dude. I was gonna say Yankees fan. I'm a Giants fan. So don't worry. Like, there's always us to compare you to.
Well, the Cowboys might make the playoffs, though. Giants,
yeah,
no.
That's true. That's true. So nanobots, is this a feasible? Is this why I feel sick all the time, Sheesh? Why do you think? Do you think that there are actually robots in our system? If they were, like, aren't they not making me smarter?
As I have it understood, there was some nanotechnology that was incorporated into the development of the vaccine. However, nanotechnology and nanobots are not the exact same thing. These nanoparticles, they're not able to like self-assemble and become, able to transmit data or measure anything. These nanoparticles were actually introduced to help. I believe it was with the dispersion of mRNA, some shit or another. But it was it's really just a controlled release mechanism as opposed to, in my opinion, any type of nefarious activities.
That's what they want you to think.
I hear that. You know, I try to look at things from both sides, but the way I view it is also there's far more people that have cell phones than people that got vaccinated. Why? Because the vaccine wasn't actually mandatory. Like they said it in certain places, but it was upheld by a lot of courts that people didn't actually have to get themselves vaccinated. So in my opinion, if I wanted to track people's vital statistics. Not only that, if I'm that interested in their vitals, I'm interested in all aspects of their life. And your cell phone is the direct pipeline to your life. That's your bank accounts, your emails with your doctor's information. So that's your blood type and all your results, your tax info, your disagreements, disputes. Everything goes through your cell phone nowadays. So in my opinion, if it was some sort of nefarious intent by the government to garner all kinds of crazy data, I think we've seen proof that they're more than willing to just tap into our cell phones and our data communications. That's really where you'll find the most about us.
Yeah, we can always turn our cell phones off.
Right, but I
We
feel
can't
like
turn the nanobots off.
Yeah, no, but you turn your cell
way
phone.
more believable than like
tur-
it's in the vaccines.
Technology nowadays is to the point where you can turn your cell phone off, sir, but that doesn't mean it cannot be accessed.
Well,
The
yeah,
reason
but that,
why is go ahead.
I was going to say that's just like people thinking their microwaves, listening to them, the refrigerators. Of course, some of the new ones could be, but
And your washing machine, don't forget. Those are
it's
like
kind of like us.
now.
We talk on Discord
like the
and
cycle.
and we'll be like, "Hey, did you see this thing? What was it? Something Maya was talking about." And then I go to my Facebook, and every ad is about what we talked about in Discord.
Right.
I think that's generally the same with Big Brother, but same concept, certainly. Sorry.
That stuff happens commonly because a lot of these apps that we download, some of the permissions we don't read very particularly into it. Yeah, Snapchat, it might need your microphone to send a message or record something. However, in the fine print, they basically give themselves free will to access your data. Same thing with Alexa and Google, all these different big companies. They do that because they're data collecting companies, and the best way to get information about you is to just listen to you throughout the day. Have AI decipher your codes and your natural behaviors.
Yeah, if it's free, you're the product.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Always.
That's a great point, Grenower, defender of the First Amendment.
Well, nothing's actually free.
Nope.
Yeah.
Freedom isn't free. Freedom costs $1.05. Yes, $1.05.
That's it.
Today it cost me $3.24 a gallon.
Thank you, bud.
Right? Yeah, that is fucking true. But...
That is true.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
Maya,
there-
did Maya have a chance to speak?
Oh, I was just saying that I think that going along Shisha's comments is that if we're going to talk about nanotechnology and like the conspiracy theory, it makes much more sense to me to be like, yeah, cell phones, because if you want to think about like say third world countries where they didn't have vaccines, they probably at least have a cell phone. It makes more sense, in my opinion, to be tracking us through our phones. So.
Well, they were saying, when the nanobots were going through your system, vote for Kamala. Vote for Kamala. It didn't work.
How
But...
well that worked out. So clearly that.
That's what I said. It didn't work. The nanobots weren't programmed properly.
Well, it's because Kamala did it. She was drunk after that.
All right. And where's Fauci been lately anyway? Yeah.
Right?
He vanished.
Maybe that
Ouchie,
explains
Fauci.
Feeling the ouchie now.
Maybe that explains my weird attraction to Willie Brown.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The only thing smart that come out of Kamala's mouth is Willie Brown's wiener.
Wow.
Whenever use that joke
terrible.
again, I'm going to go there and kill you.
That
I'm so like that joke. I'm so tired of that joke. Say it one more time.
Damn.
Fucking dare you.
Chieftain, I didn't hear you correctly. What was that?
No, it's okay. I'm good. I got to be nice, otherwise I'm not going to get my challah bread.
But right in your hollow
Well, that was already sent, so you can do whatever you want now. But maybe I hope it's spoiled in the mail.
Oh, okay.
It looked amazing, by the way.
Oh,
Right?
I love me some challah bread.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, so we talked about nanobots and vaccines. So now let's talk about the most obvious thing that was very popular when we were kids. Crop circles are fake like Pam Anderson's boobies. So we have a theme tonight. So
They're
crop
not actually
circles.
fake. Okay, they're not actually fake. They're just manufactured in an unnatural way.
They're
just
made.
synthetic.
Right.
They're made by man. They are all made by man. Well, the ones you just showed, that's man-made, 100%. It's been proven now that 3 people can go out and make that in a night. It's fucking crazy.
And some string.
It is crazy. It's just all geometry. You see, if you look at that circle in the middle, that's where they start. They start in the middle and just work their way around. It's fucking crazy, but it's amazing, but it's not real. So.
I'll be honest with you. I smoke entirely too much trees to be able to carry out some shit like that. Okay?
Fucking crazy.
It's all mapped out. Like, especially now we have computers. They map it out on a computer. They take all it takes is a line, like a fishing line. And it goes, and if you do the geometry right,
Sheesh, is that you just have to hold the string in the middle, and we'll just do all the rest. You just have to stand still.
Yep, you just got
to want to be.
That's
yeah,
exactly.
but I might forget that I'm supposed to stand still and walk off.
He doesn't stand still for a long time.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But yeah, so, I mean, I do say some of the crop circles that they found are possibly real, but they're like literally, like 10 feet wide. And the grass has never grown back. Shit like that, maybe. But stuff like this, no, those are all man-made.
So they go into... So there are so many angles to take this from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the one that you said was the crop circles, you could break them into 2 different schools of thought, right? You can break them into aliens doing it, and then... the radiation from the spaceship sterilizes the ground and it can never be grown there again. Then you have the stoners that go out there with one person that's not stoned and tells them what to do. And then they do all these crazy psychedelic geometric designs out there.
Yeah, there's a group on YouTube that actually does these. Like, that's what they do. So
I have a
you can
question.
actually...
About that. Okay. So do we have any information on how long it takes to actually make crop circles?
One like this?
Standard crop circle?
They could do it in a night.
Yeah, it takes a few hours depending on the size of it. And they have like time-lapse videos showing people doing it.
Okay.
It's crazy. But
I'm just curious.
I mean,
I feel like this one on the screen is like way more than like a stone friend,
No, there's probably 3 or 4 people, maybe 5, that worked on this one all night to get it done. So now I can see back 80s, 90s where we didn't have a lot of the internet, we didn't have a lot of cameras, and you went into your field and saw something like this, you're gonna be like, what the flying fuck?
I feel like even back then though, I would have been like, at one like this because it's way too intricate. Like I feel like the really early like ones from back in the 80s and 90s, like they were so kind of abstract that it made sense. Like, oh, that's totally an alien. That one, that's not an alien.
No,
that's not.
It's more if we look at the all the lines out and where's the place that, like, you can only see them from the sky and they were done hundreds of years ago. Now those are exciting. Now I don't know how the fuck they made those, but
well, my dad has a theory along those lines. So like, there's a lot of lakes and places in Mexico that have like animal names. You can only see these like shapes of things from up above, and
high,
like aliens.
We have a lot here in America, actually.
Aliens.
My question is
Grenner
this, right?
He's like, aliens.
My question about the crop circles is this: if a being of any kind has the technology to travel intergalactically, okay, that means they have some pretty advanced technology. Are you telling me laying down some blades of grass is the only way they can leave each other a message?
Right.
That's a good point.
Like that, like what are they doing?
Or what if they're just trying to fuck with us? Maybe there is no
They're
purpose
playing really
to fuck with us.
They're playing really complex
tapes.
tic-tac-toe. That's what it is. It's complex tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, I sent Joe a picture. They're called the Nazca lines. Now those are crazy because now they're finding them in the Amazon. Chief, sorry. Well, your name's not up there, so I can call you whatever I want.
$50. Oh, go ahead.
But there's literally these all over the world. So those are amazing. Now crop circles, no.
I get that, and they are really truly amazing formations and things that people have made. However, The only way that I explain them being found all over the world in similar configurations, not exact same, but similar, it's, the human mind, no matter where you're born at on this planet, at a certain level of understanding, resorts to similar activities. That's why you see like pyramid structures all around the world. Because
Right.
it's a very common geometric pattern that the brain, no matter what level of understanding you have of things, it will naturally adhere towards that. So I think, all different types of civilizations have practiced very similar patterns and rituals and paying homage to their natural surroundings by representing it in grandiose scales. That's just my opinion, though.
And joining
Hey guys,
us today.
sorry I'm late.
Whoa.
Yeah, she has to make her dramatic entrance. But please welcome one of the co-hosts of Witch Bitch Politics, Infamous.
Welcome.
Time zones are a bitch, you guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, we know. We deal with college students every day.
Don't blame that on time zones. That was on CRS. That was CRS's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what time is class again? Google. Google.
Yeah,
I'm glad that I'm on the level of a college student. I'll remember that next time.
I don't know if that's a good thing right now. Just saying.
I was sitting there at 6:58, and I was like, I know they said it's 8:00, but I'm pretty sure Chieftain's in like somewhere on the East Coast. Let me call Infamous and make sure this isn't an hour. And as soon as I messaged her, I was like, "What time is the podcast?" She goes, "Right now." I was like, "Fuck."
So just for to have a name with the face on the top right hand corner is Grenor. Bottom right hand, Soda. On the on the middle square, that's Maya right there on the bottom. And of course, me and Sheeshtifer. Would you like to call him Sheeshtifer?
Hi guys.
With the perfect beard. I actually that AI image, you'll see later on the promotion, I actually fixed Sheeshtifer's hat and he's gonna be very happy about it.
Oh, nice.
So
My dog is trying to be a part of the podcast right now too. He's like,
well, I think that's
me.
it's a reoccurring theme. Everyone introduced their pets.
Right.
earlier.
Yeah, there's already been 2 dogs or several dogs on stream so far.
7 dogs, actually.
So like
I should count.
everyone
Chiefs
else
and
is
it's 8.
everyone else is
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Fuck.
you're now muted.
I like this purple light. I told you I was gonna do alien themed, and I don't think
Well,
it's
purple
working.
and green are kind of like
Yeah,
alien.
do green.
Green.
Yeah,
and
like-
blue swirling.
See, you kind of you're matching with Grenor, and you're matching with Jeesh. He's got purple in the back. He's got
The
a bluish
purple light
hue.
is totally freaking out my dogs. I don't know how to
Yeah.
change it. Hold on.
They can't see it. They can't
Whoa.
see purple. Right?
There's blue.
There's blue. Now she's a Smurf.
There's yellow. Woo!
Yep.
And there's
You
my
look
dog.
like Poison Ivy with the yellow.
And of course, I always do
Right.
shout outs. What do you call me, Infamous? Like when I'm like talking up everybody, you say I'm everybody's cheerleader. Oh wow, that's a good, I like your background, Soda.
There we go. It's twirling now. I don't know
Twirl.
what's happening.
So yeah, so we're finishing up crop circles. Wow, my face is huge.
I
in
think
this.
if we talk about crops, we have to talk about the Nazca lines, though. You can show an
let's
image
talk
of
about the
those
Nazca lines. Let's do it.
because those are created by
Go
people hundreds of years ago that had no technology. That you could only see these objects from. I mean, not hundreds of people. Let's
Can
see.
chat hear me? Okay.
Like over 1,000 years ago, like 1,500 years ago.
Are those
You're
the ones
talking-
that are like spiders and the giants and stuff like that?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And then they're all perfectly aligned. Like now, those are fucking amazing. Like how did we do that? How did people relate it to us? I mean, most of us can't draw a straight line.
I can do a perfect circle if I stand right next to a chalkboard.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you had some tools, you got to remember the tools they used were like, what the fuck? Like how?
You can literally use a string and a piece of chalk and make perfect circles. They can use They did that during Egyptian times to make.
Well,
like, wheels
that's
and
what the
shit.
thing is. They're not perfect. That's how you know they're
Well,
man.
not everyone can be me. You're right. Absolutely.
This was about the time period that mathematics was being like thoroughly developed through the pre-Columbian natives in South America. So
Right.
I believe this was just a step in their mathematical evolution. They were starting now to use ratios and scale things up. They would make these small drawings and they said, how do we make this huge? And
But
they
was there a
started getting the
reason behind
concept
it?
of that.
Did they do it just to do it, or were they
Huge.
trying to contact somebody?
I think it was paying homage to these deities in their culture. Remember, like those people, they personified all different types of things: the sun, the moon, water, rain,
Right.
wind. Everything was significant. So I think these were just significant deities in their everyday life that garnered
Whoa,
more
dude.
attention than others. And they found hundreds of different ones too. So
Yeah, I was
Whoa,
just about
dude.
to say, they just found them in the Amazon because now they have LiDAR, which can go through the trees. And they found all these perfect fucking squares in the middle of the Amazon. Of course, thousands years ago, the Amazon was flat ground. There wasn't, it wasn't a rainforest. So back before the...
It may also be, and in the Mexican culture, we talk a lot about things that we see like that seem like are very seemingly random, but it also had to do with not just deities, but telling time and like very precise ways to measure time and to tell time that we still can't really get to today. We're close, but that's what they say is like it was a way to tell time.
Yeah, I know there's a lot, especially Stonehenge. That's definitely was for solstices and etc. But some of that stuff we can't do today with our technology. That's what's amazing. So it's
There's a theory that says that like ancient Egypt was actually an advanced technological
right.
civilization, and that's why the pyramids align with Orion's belt. And there's I went digging down rabbit holes today just to see what I could
Yeah,
find.
we know.
And if you, I was sending some of them to Chieftain. If you look at the pattern of the pyramids and compare it to the pattern of a motherboard of a computer, they are very similar.
Oh yeah, he was telling us about that.
Yeah, let's see. I do my homework. Like she sends me stuff at like all times of the day. So I'm like, unless it's like Chieftain get in here, like this guy's being a fucking retard. Oh, I can say retard on here. Artard.
Yeah, you can.
I'm used to the baby talk all week. But yeah, it's a lot of that stuff. It lines up. Also, the heights of the pyramids, I don't know, in inches or whatever, is the exact speed of
yes. So the dimensions
like that.
of the pyramid and the height of the pyramid are identical to the speed of light.
And they line up with many structures across the world. So that's crazy.
Right. The pyramids.
But the speed
in there,
of light isn't a constant thing. That changes depending on a lot of different factors throughout the universe. So I don't understand how they would have been able to deduce that that's the speed.
I wrote it down. Hold on.
She wrote it down.
See this shit? She does more. She did more homework for this podcast than she does for her own.
Oh, I gotta find it. I have an entire notebook of conspiracy theory.
Clearly, if it's written down, it's true.
It's definitely true,
Obviously.
right? We found it on the internet. It's true too. So.
Everything on the internet is true. Like Trump is a time traveler. As you can see in the crawler on
speed
his
of light is 299,792,458 ms. I'm in milliseconds, I guess. The
meters per second.
Meters per second.
Okay, I don't do science, you guys. I'm pretty.
Just knows the numbers.
Economics
Then
degree,
the
right?
height of the pyramid is. I wrote this in pencil, which was not good in hindsight. 29.9792938, or sorry, 958.
Yeah. I did see that on Ancient Aliens. Now that I said that.
Ancient Aliens.
That's my favorite show.
Like I
want to
said,
ask
for
the two
me,
Navy. I want to ask the two Navy veterans. Have you seen any underwater aliens?
Oh yeah, I've been watching stuff on those.
Both you guys on the top are Navy, so
no windows
go ahead,
on a
Shisha.
submarine.
Oh yeah,
you're a submarine. Yeah,
selfish bastards.
Eventually, right?
Do you think they did that on purpose so that way you guys can't see anything that you might discover?
I think they did that so they wouldn't die when they went down to deep depths. That's
no water in the people.
Listen, sheesh. Okay, just because some people got in a tin can controlled by an Xbox controller and imploded trying to go to the Titanic doesn't mean that it wouldn't work for you.
The tin part didn't fail. It was the carbon fiber can part that failed.
And they're
after
upgrading to a
repeated usage.
PlayStation controller on the next one.
Yeah,
so
like the
it should be all
controller,
right.
that was probably the most sound portion of that, besides the titanium ring on the front. Because
Just need a PlayStation 5 controller next time.
yeah. But what
I
I
don't
was
use
getting back to
PlayStation.
on these
Go ahead.
lines though is in the pyramids in particular, the speed of light.
Shit.
Yeah, what just
What?
happened?
Grumpy
Yeah,
Gays here.
the speed of light was not a constant. Okay, it's not a constant. It's a constant through a vacuum, but where out here on Earth do we experience a vacuum? We don't. Okay,
But if we
so
broke the speed of light too, we would just shatter so much of what we
you're
know.
right theoretically, but we don't have the energy needed as of right now with our current calculations to break the speed of light with any real mass. That's the key
True.
thing there. It's like we can send particles faster than the speed of light, but that doesn't mean anything because it has no real atomic mass to it. It
Oh, we
weighs
should
next to
talk
nothing.
about that.
That's not exactly true.
Uh-oh, Grumpy, you
Speed of
gotta get
light-
on camera. No, gotta get on
Yeah, you
camera.
gotta turn your camera on, Grumpy. We're on podcast.
We can't show penis pics. We're not on camera.
Oh, there he
It
is.
ain't-
It's the Grumpy
Well,
Gay.
if we're on a podcast, I'm going to get in front of my background. There we go.
That's
There
not
we
what I
go.
thought he was gonna look like.
Okay.
That's what he sounds like.
Well, Soda, the good news for you is that it still stands true that for the low, low price of just one dick pic a day, you can save that.
It's
Grumpy
too
Gay.
many a day. No, I said like 2 a week. It's not all you can muster. Two a week.
Well, when you wake up in the morning and you go to, drain the main vein that first thing in the morning, just snap a pic.
Just snap a quick
Have
picture.
somebody.
It's for charity, Soda.
It's a charity. Don't you
What
care
charity?
about
What
the
charity is
Grumpy
it though?
The Grumpy
It's
Gays
my
are going
completely
extinct.
legitimate 501c3. And it's called
Oh,
Save the
so
Grumpy
you-
Gay LLC.
I'm
Is
just
This is what they
nonprofit?
do in lives, Maya.
Yep,
This is-
nonprofit.
The Grumpy
It's
Gays of
angry-
the world
but-
are going extinct.
But if you ever
It's
get called to
actually called
court,
SAG LLC, SAGG LLC, Save a Grumpy Gay.
but if you get called to
Exactly. The
court,
Grumpy Gays are going extinct. Aren't you going to go?
and all my dick pics will be showed in
I've never
court.
met any others.
So Grumpy
So
Gay.
anyway, I do want to
top
point
right
out
hand.
that the speed of light is a constant. It's just because there's nothing that can go faster than it. It is a rate of speed.
That is
So,
not true, Grumpy. I'm sorry, brother, but the speed
But
of
it
light
is.
is only a constant in a vacuum. Okay, if you want to look it up, when light passes through mediums like glass and water, it significantly affects the velocity of the speed of light. So therefore, it cannot
Well,
be a
it's-
constant if it is affected by mediums, and our atmosphere is a medium.
a photon going through something that affects its speed doesn't change the fact of it. It doesn't change the fact that the speed of light is a constant, and nothing can go faster than the speed of light
that cheap.
because photons have no mass whatsoever.
That's
They
what
are
some ladies say.
unrestricted by mass. That's
But
why
quantum
they are the fastest moving
think-
particles in the universe.
I think
It's
the
because they-
exception is
mechanics is
really
challenging
quick,
that
guys.
right
Really
now.
quick, guys. The speed of when they're implying the speed of light, they're talking about the speed of light in a vacuum where there's no gravity or any idiosyncrasies that are added, like some
But
like
see,
going
that's the
through
thing.
water.
That's why. So for example, a photon from the center of the sun takes tens of thousands of years to reach the surface of the sun. That's because there is a medium there. And it's really not a medium. It just bumps into the other photons, and it goes and zigzags and squirrely cues and all of that fun stuff. But yet, when it reaches the surface of the sun, it only takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. So it's not really because it's so tiny. There's not really a medium it can pass through. It just hits
dare
another
you.
object like a photon, electron, atom, what have you, it hits that, it bumps off, and it changes its direction essentially, and it has to hit something else because that one, I can't remember which law it was, but sorry, I watched a fuck ton of Astro Alexandra. I love that shit. If you don't know her, go watch Astro Alexandra. She's fucking amazing. She was Forbes 30 under 30. Anyway, so it bumps off and goes and it zigzags and it curly cues. It doesn't technically slow down. It just hits something and goes and hits something and then goes that way and then hits something and goes that way and then so on and so forth until forever.
Whoa.
Grumpy Gay, top right hand corner is Grenner. To the right of Infamous is Maya. So those are the two people that you don't know. Just formal introduction. Go ahead, Maya.
Hi,
what were you
people
saying?
I don't know that I intruded upon.
We technically have met before, like in Discord. I'm Sasha.
In Discord, yeah.
Oh, it's Sasha. Yeah, Sasha or Maya.
Yeah, other people
Grumpy's
don't
like,
know my
I was
real
just
name,
trying
so
to join
thank
the
you for that.
Discord combo.
Right? I just came here to chill in a Discord, and now I'm on a podcast.
That's right. You're famous.
Go ahead, Maya. I'm sorry.
No,
Everyone's
I
cutting
was
you off.
just being a smart ass. I said that this is turned into a science podcast rather than like a conspiracy theories podcast.
Well, yeah. I mean, usually that's how it
Things are weird,
happens.
off tracks quite far.
But is science a conspiracy?
Yes, it could be.
Actually,
Oh.
this ties into something
Yes.
really fun that I found when I was hunting for conspiracy
Uh-oh.
theories. So, I don't know.
I
what
would like to tell Soda, though.
Oh, go ahead, Grumpy, and then
Just
I'll tell
real
you this.
quick, I would like to tell Soda that yes, size is a conspiracy theory because what's small to you might be big to me.
Whoa, dude.
There we go.
It's a whoa, dude. It's a whoa,
Oh
dude.
my
button.
god.
Whoa,
So,
dude. Whoa, dude.
NASA,
What
and
the
you guys
fuck?
can look this up. This
What
is
the fuck?
100% true. So
Good
NASA was sending balloons over to. I wrote my notes in pencil, and it's dark in here. I can't read them, so I can't remember. They were sending balloons over over the top of Antarctica to look for these particles called tau something. I can't read my notes because it's
Give us
dark.
some fucking money.
So they were looking for these particles, and the original belief is that these particles come down to Earth from space. But what they discovered is what they're calling a possible parallel universe centered in Antarctica, because these
We're getting to
particles
that.
that can
We're getting
only
to
come
that.
down from space are actually
You're getting
coming-
ahead.
What?
You're getting ahead of the skis. We'll be talking about that in a little bit.
Oh,
The skis.
We do have a list of things that we.
Yeah, we have a list
Oh.
of things where we'll be talking about that as well. You can see on the top we have a little podcast crawler, kind of like CNN, but we have higher ratings.
yes, you do have higher ratings than
We do.
CNN.
We do.
And
I'll
as
set
a
up
lawyer,
that
you
in
get
wait.
sued less.
I'll set up.
Yes.
It's fine.
But
We send
really
them to
quick, our trivia question is brought to you by Ferguson Brothers Cards. Check them out on Instagram, eBay, and where?
Which one? Facebook.
Facebook. Today,
Twitter sometimes.
There's Pokemon cards, baseball cards, MMA cards, every type of card that you want.
Voice memorabilia.
And we're going to do our trivia
One Piece.
question really quick. And
Pokemon.
this is One Piece, Pokemon. Yeah, every type of card there is.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yes, shut the fuck up.
Dragon Ball.
anything that you
Yu-Gi-Oh. Dragon Ball.
want. Dragon
Dragon
whose
balls.
Dragon whose balls?
Knew that
So
was coming.
this is kind of inspired.
Get it.
If you guys want to check out, this is kind of like a tie-in on famous phrases, just to get to know Infamous and the TikTok gang. This is inspired by them. So here is today's trivia question. What is Infamous's TikTok catchphrase?
Grumpy and Sheesh can't answer though.
Right, you can't answer.
Oh damn, I was about to.
Okay, boo boo child.
I'm going with B.
B. Listen here, Buttercup, or mod. Holy fucking shitballs!
Holy fucking shit.
Those
What's
are
the
the three.
third one? There's a third option. What's that one?
That was
Okay,
the
honey
third
boo
option.
boo child.
One A was okay, honey boo boo child. B is listen here, Buttercup, or C is mod. Holy fucking shitballs!
Is she old enough to know Honey Boo Boo though?
I think she would be. So you guys need to think about that. Also,
Yes. How old did she look?
as a segue here,
We're not going there.
Basically, who wants to die by answering that question?
I know better.
Exactly.
Oh wait, we
Right.
can talk like adults here. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yep.
and make sure you check out Witch Bitch Politics, 7 p.m.
What
Central
the
or 8
fuck?
p.m. East.
Sorry, I was
Oh, hold on.
I'm like, I'm gonna come.
Sheesh is on the left there. You can't see. It's a little bit cut off, but he's got a Texans hat on there. There's Infamous and her friend Maud. And to the right, I guess that's me.
Where's Grumpy Gay?
I painted. I put chin hair on me, and it didn't.
I'm
it
the
didn't work.
paralegal behind the scenes. In fact, I'm
Right.
working on a spreadsheet. I'm working on a spreadsheet for MOD about hold on, let me get my notes.
Grumpy's our fact-checking secretary.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
fact check. Yeah, and-
I'm looking. So it's about the continuing resolution, and she wants to know what have they done. The people who voted to approve the spending or the pay raise, the people who wanted the pay raise. She wanted me to look into all of the shit that they've done, bills that they've co-sponsored, sponsors wrote, yays and nays that they've done throughout their political career, at least over the past 4 years since the last midterm or the last main presidential election. She wanted me to look into.
Oh my god.
If you want me to shush, just say shush.
No, Chieftain's face. You can't see it because you're just in Discord, but if you're on the
So,
actual
Ethan,
Twitch
are you
page
going to
in
give them the answer to trivia?
later on.
later
I'm
on.
trying to
Later on?
filibuster so
Okay.
that they can Google it.
Oh, okay, fantastic. All right, yeah, they can Google it because knowledge is power.
Right.
Yes, like I said, I'm trying to filibuster so people can Google the answer.
Oh, there you go. The answer will be available at the end of the show, but you can check out the lives on TikTok at least till the 19th of January.
I don't think
I'm sure there's plenty of people. I'm sure there's plenty of people who have screen recorded Infamous's lives. Go watch any of the left who've done that.
Any of her accounts that have not been banned. So, the next up is cattle mutilations. This is a soda topic that he wanted to talk about that I found.
I did
fucking
because
gross.
I
This
was
is so
watching
gross.
the new show on Netflix. I don't know how new it is, but he's all big into the cattle mutilations, and this has been proven just because the fact that microorganisms will go in and eat the skin away from these cows, and everybody's screaming, aliens! But it's not. It's just normal part of human recycling. Animal recycling, should I say?
Okay, so for people who might not remember this, because this was a big thing when we were younger, so probably
Right.
like the 80s, early 90s, what is the original story as to how these cows are being found and why people are like, oh my god, aliens? Why were they just like, oh, some terrible teenagers went and like mutilated a bunch of cows?
They blamed it on Satanists, aliens. They named it on Chupacabra. Yeah, Chupacabra is real. So
Yep.
You got balloons.
Where the fuck did those balloons come from?
Are you on a Mac?
He's on an Apple phone, yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
you're on Apple. You can make
this
hand
is a
signals to make
Samsung.
things happen.
do a heart with your hands.
Yeah, do a heart. No, do a real heart. Yes, with both hands.
Yeah, like that. That's not working.
You have to use both hands to make the heart, and hearts will pop up.
Aw, Grumpy. You're left
Probably
with
holding his
heart.
phone.
They have to.
I have one hand. The other hand's holding the phone.
Right. It's holding the phone.
It is. Look.
From his phone.
I
have
saw a
one-
picture like this on TikTok, and it had like the American flag. They called it the American Shocker.
Oh my god.
I don't know who it was. But
That's
anyway.
why we don't have nice things, Chieftain.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
right?
for sure.
Right?
But yeah,
So-
anyway, this guy, like I said, was, and they still try to blame it on like, oh, the cattle owner pissed off somebody and they went and killed the $20,000 bull.
Lord.
And that's not how it happens 90% of the time. I'm not accounting for the other 10%, but they literally showed it on video. Where we can't see them. They're microorganisms that go in and eat the flesh, and it is a precision cut, so that's where
They're
it gets a lot of
nanobots.
people. Yeah, well, yeah, we call them nanobots.
Good lord.
Hey, we'll just tie it in.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
So that's all bacteria that's like perfectly like getting the soft parts of the cow, and that's it. Like
right,
the
like
eyes.
it always eats the ears. It's surgical, the mouth usually, and sadly
So,
the
What about
balls
the
and
cows that just have like a circle in the abdomen and nothing else? Or the
Right.
cows that have just the anus and all of the insides? Like, there's
gay.
videos. And, fuck, I think it was Josh Gates on one of his shows.
Yep,
He's
yeah,
got like
yeah.
1,000. He had
Yeah.
he had a veterinarian, a surgical veterinarian, come out and try to replicate the erosion, I guess it is. And it took her hours upon hours upon hours. She was able to do it, but only because she was a skilled veterinarian. Her assessment after she had got done hours later was that it wouldn't, like somebody with a person without that knowledge of like anatomy and how to medically operate, they wouldn't be able to do that, which I mean, I kind of agree with. I'm 50-50 on this. I don't know who or what is going on, but I'm open to the possibility that it could be cryptids.
Ooh, like the rake.
It's not the chupacabra. We found out what that is. That is no longer a cryptid.
There's
What is it?
chupacabras all over Texas, though.
Are they?
Hmm?
Yeah, they've officially discovered what the chupacabra is.
What is it?
What is it?
Mutilated dog, basically.
Half wolf, half canine, and it's got some weird type of mange.
Oh, wow, okay.
Wow.
That-
I didn't know that.
Breaking news. The old lady who discovered it has it stuffed in her house, and people keep coming over to like, she's totally friendly. She will let anybody come in and just like take pictures with it, analyze it, take little pieces of hair, because the hair that's on it is still its genetic material, and like she has people get DNA samples from it.
I've seen that, yeah.
Oh wow, that's fucking crazy.
Wow.
I never even knew that.
Trust me. I'm
Fucking
super
crazy.
into like nerd shit. I'm super into nerd shit like cryptozoology.
Well, like we talk about all kinds of crazy shit here anyway, whether we're on a live or not. So it's the conversation literally can go anywhere, right? Maya's like, all right, shut the fuck up, chieftain. You don't
No,
want to talk.
I mean that's what I like about these streams is that because we can go off topic and off the rails, and it's still
Absolutely.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no wrong or right answer on
No,
it.
exactly. It's just a really interesting discussion, and nobody has to feel like they have to like hurry up and talk or shut up or whatever. It's like it's just a really good, natural, interesting.
I like the
conversation.
cow, though.
You like that? You like the cow?
Except for Soda, his answer is wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm the
No,
one
you're
that
right.
just
He's always
surgically
wrong.
removes the balls. I have 8 cow ball or bull balls, should I say? So.
Oh my goodness.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
You told me to broaden my palate, Maya. So
This motherfucker puts ketchup on everything. He
I put
puts-
ketchup on the balls. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
So
no,
broadening
no,
your
no,
palate
no,
is
no,
basically
no.
eating
Oh my
cow.
God.
I don't. How did you get to that conclusion?
I
was
know
talking
that
to-
before, Soda.
See?
He's got really gross eating
Except it wasn't
habits.
ketchup, it was whipped cream.
Oh Lord.
Hell
As long as
yeah.
it doesn't cause a rash.
I love all the heads shaking right now. That was amazing.
Yeah, we're good for that.
Let's just admit he was thinking about taking a dick pic for Grumpy, and he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go eat cow balls instead with ketchup.
Just check out oldmansaltyballs.com, and that's where you can find
That's my
any
only
dick
band.
pics.
Yes.
Yeah. Old Man Salty Balls. And don'tforgetmydickmakesmoney.com.
Yeah,
Oh my
don't forget that one.
That's a
I'm
real
gonna go
website.
there right after the show.
We have a buddy that would probably have like he could probably talk to Sheesh to hours about what he does for a living and what Sheesh smokes for a living. And like they would literally be like best buddies forever.
I was gonna say, there's 2 things you should know: guns
Yeah.
and weed.
Everybody loves us because we're colored.
Grumpy's like, how do I reach for my computer without looking like I'm reaching for my computer? I could do this right.
Right? And you can tell the people.
Infamous. I have it right here.
And you can tell the people on TikTok they have their phones and it's like long ways. It's not like this, so that you know they're used to being on lives on a phone.
Hey, to be fair, I asked you if I had to do this on a computer, and you said I could do it on my phone.
Yeah, you could do it either way. It's just a chill stream. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So our next topic is the flat Earth theory. So
The what?
the flat Earth theory. You know, it's not a theory. It's actually a real thing. We are living on a flat Earth. We all know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
I fundamentally disagree because I have four cats in my house, and if we were on a flat Earth, they certainly would have knocked a lot of shit off the edge of my house.
So there was a study done where they took one of these flat Earth absolutionists to one of the poles, and there was 24-hour sunlight, and that person conceded it's not possible if the Earth is flat. They watched the sun move around them.
Right.
Like that's that. Yeah. No. That's no.
Well, the Great Circle route for planes wouldn't be cheaper if it was a flat Earth.
Right.
Can you imagine a surfing competition? Oh my God, Mom, look at me. I'm riding this barrel wave. I'm doing the best ever. Oh shit, I just fell off the Earth.
You can't get over the wall though. That's
right.
where the ice walls would be.
Oh, there's a wall around the edge?
Yeah, there's an ice wall around the edge. Yeah.
Look, when
Oh,
I
that's
think
news
ice
to
wall,
me.
I think Game of Thrones.
So is Australia on the bottom
wall.
side?
That's why everything's backwards in Australia.
Now I understand.
Do you guys remember, this is for the older people here, do you guys remember when we were kids and we'd always watch like Looney Tunes and stuff, and it was always a joke where if you dig through the center of the Earth, you end up in China.
Right, yeah.
So how is that possible with a flat Earth?
It's racist.
Because obviously that's such a great, thing to do is like dig through the center of the Earth. You can totally do that. But
I think you solved.
It would make a short dig.
That's true.
Now on, when we encounter flat earthers, pull up Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and be like, "Look, how the fuck is it possible?"
Right.
Well, the flat Earth thing. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the flat Earth thing kind of ties into a fun theory about God, and that's that God is actually water. Right? Because it's, God is above and below, all around us, in us, all of these things. You have to have water to have life, right?
And create
if you don't have water, if you don't have water, right? Like in barren deserts, what do we think of? We think of wastelands. We think of death, hot like hell, right? So there's this theory that God is actually water.
Great magician.
So if there were a
street
flat
magician
Earth and it was encompassed by an ice wall firmament, I mean, that could be God, according to this theory.
That's interesting you say that, because I heard somebody say that before, and then they also said that it's also possible that God could be air, because the original letters that spelled Yahweh was just 4 letters, and I think it's YWHW, which is Yahweh. Or whatever, which
and your mouth is open when you breathe it.
Yeah, like the sound of an exhale and the sound of an inhale, which I don't believe none of that shit. I'm an atheist, hardcore. But I mean, it's interesting to think about because you can't live without air, and they say you can't live without God, which I mean, I do. I'm a heathen.
Well, Grumpy, you can't live without water.
So Grumpy must agree with my theories that Jesus was a street magician. No? Silence. Wow.
I don't know. For me, there's not enough evidence that a man of such caliber even existed.
According to Chief, there is.
All right, so have you guys ever seen a movie called The Man from Earth? It was an indie movie, but it actually proposes a really entertaining theory on who Jesus was. And basically, I'm going to give you the broad points of it because I don't remember all the details. But it was basically a Middle Eastern man who traveled to the Far East.
Yeah.
Your audio went mute.
Yeah, 1 second. There's dogs. I didn't want them barking and shit all in your ear. All right, so it was a Middle Eastern man who traveled to the Near East actually, and he picked up aspects of Buddhism and applied them to Middle Eastern like culture and theory and brought that back, and that's who they propose Jesus was. They go into real depth to explain all the little different things like his death and his resurrection and how he walked on water, whatever, all that shit. But it's a good movie to watch and postulate on this.
Here's the flat Earth. That's actually really. We got to write that down. Someone put that in the chat. But here's the flat Earth theory here. So inside you see. Let me put my laser pointer on. Because what's his face? Soda doesn't like it when I do slides. Here's the regular Earth. This is the ice wall we were talking about. Outside that ice wall are other lands like Aten, Gemina, Patia. This is the Solitaire Ocean. This is the Athenian Ocean. Then outside of that is the mountain ring. And the mountain ring, there's one final ring outside of that. This is beyond the ice wall. There's Atlantis, there's Lumra, there's forms of Ulama. I can't even say these fucking words. Isles of Anubis, Isis, Osiris, Nemo, Magellan's Isles, Odin, and the walls of Asgard. So this is where fucking Thor lives. And we all know Thor is real because we all saw the Marvel movies. So you can't even deny the walls of Asgard do not exist because we know that Chris Hemsworth looks ironically like Thor, and that's where he lives. There.
Okay, let me ask you this. If we have a flat Earth, then why is the moon and all of the other planets that we know of round? Why would we be the one flat one?
How come you only see one side of the moon? Go ahead.
Well, who's
Are they
saying
round?
that
That's right.
They're not.
Greta made a good point.
Exactly.
Are they round or are they circles?
Well,
Are they
if they're
2D or 3D?
if they're circles, that means they're standing upright instead
Right.
of like
It's
flat.
always facing the Earth.
Semantic
Go ahead.
point here. Are you saying a circle or a sphere?
I'm
Or a
saying
disc?
circle, a 2D circle.
Well, the Earth isn't a sphere. The Earth is more oblong.
Right. It's a spheroid. That's it. You're still muted.
You're muted, Chris.
Well, you see what I want to say. No.
What
We
I
heard
was saying
every
was that no, you didn't. The moon is definitely a sphere, and you can watch the individual craters that we've identified travel across and disappear. Now, if it was just round, right, you would see those moving around, but you don't. You actually see them disappearing around the back, so it couldn't just be round.
I like
as far as
boobies.
the Earth, it's the same thing. What?
I like boobies.
Flat Earthers are
good,
though.
you're true. That's
I
correct.
will say this though. I think the people that work for Samsung and do their technology are all flat earthers because if you have one of the new Samsung phones, right? They're supposed to take the best pictures of the moon, like you can zoom in and it goes from blurry and all of a sudden you can
And
see
the man's always behind it.
So yeah, so what they're doing is they're going in and anything they recognize as the moon, the phone automatically is utilizing AI to give you a better picture of it. So you're not actually getting a legitimate photo of the moon. It's combined with AI. And I saw somebody that was explaining this have a second phone set up and it was just had a white circle on it. Right? Just a plain white circle they got off of Google and they zoomed in on it and you watch it in real time and it recognizes the circle, thinks it's the moon and turns it into this beautiful picture with craters and all of that stuff because it was the phone automatically utilized AI. So I would kind of wonder why Samsung felt the need to utilize that
AI.
technology.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
By the way, a fun word I learned is
There's
because
times. Go
Kitty,
ahead, I'm sorry, Grumpy.
Earth. So a fun word I learned is Earth, because Earth is also a globe. Earth is globular, which is a fun word to say.
Globular. Good word.
I think I watched a porn called that.
Globular.
Oh my god.
Literally means fucking dirt.
Moist.
Our planet's
Globular
really
is
named-
moist.
Earth is moist.
So wait,
Very.
my question is, what is the actual definition of globular?
In the shape of a globe.
Okay,
It's globular in nature.
got it. No, sorry, I had like a total brain fart there. Sorry.
Well, just remember, folks, if you're on Pornhub watching the Globular documentary, be sure to get your ShamWow panties first.
Wow. Is that we get to copyright that? I'm going to copyright right now.
No,
ShamWowPanties.com.
Copyright Grumpy Gay.
Damn it.
ShamWow panties.
I'm guessing that documentary does not have
ShamWowPanties.com. For the low, low price of $99.99, you can get your own. They're unisex. They come in thongs. Everything from a thong to a full-blown baby diaper for men, for women, for everyone. Yep.
We also have a tuck option for male people.
Mm-hmm.
If you want that.
Well, technically,
how
the
this
tuck's
company
not for the
went
male.
What was that, Grenner?
What, Gren?
I'm thinking the tuck's not for the male.
Oh.
Maybe for the male who's.
It's endorsed by Joe Biden.
It is.
And Target.
If a woman has
Target,
that's a man. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Biden absolutely has purchased a lifetime subscription to ShamWow Panties.
What the?
He signed up about 6 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's funny.
They explained that whole pooping incident.
Right?
Yeah, they're moisture wicking. Okay, that's it. They don't hold the poop, and that's the problem. He didn't realize that.
You didn't read the
He didn't read the
guidelines.
instructions.
That's funny.
Oh my god. All right. Why we always wind up talking about shit? All right.
Our penises, our balls.
All right, here's another thing.
You should have warned them what happens when you bring your TikTok friends.
Oh, we're just as bad.
We're just as bad. They're so bad. They fight over each other. They're fighting for custody of me.
Oh, wow,
this group of people. It's
need
crazy.
contracts, Grenner. We need contracts.
Every other weekend.
Tyler, do you do custody contracts? You're into family law, right? So
Need relationship agreements.
Yeah, so
Right.
Chieftain, we have agreed to timeshare you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's a custody one. Who gets the chief today?
I'm the
bad.
hardest
You're just
working man in
saying that
gaming
you're
entertainment.
going to sophisticatedly pimp him out.
Right.
yeah.
No, it just means that we get custody of him sometimes, and then they get custody of him when we don't have him.
So we get him for summer, Christmas, and every other weekend. You guys get him
Right.
for Thanksgiving, spring break, and every
It's
other
the first,
weekend.
third, and fifth.
We get him for 4th of July, the most important holiday. obviously.
You got to do it by law. First,
We're
third,
gonna
and
have to
fifth.
have like a family gathering on the 4th of July. That way, you can
And then you got to flip flop Christmas and Thanksgiving flip flop.
Do we need
I'm
a
gonna be the
mediator
dad
for-
that goes for milk and never comes back. All right.
Oh wow.
I'm too pale for that.
I'm brown, bro. I'm brown either way. I can get it off.
It's true.
He
You're
said
not
he
the
could
only.
get it off.
You're
Oh
not
my
the only
God.
brown person in here, though.
Right.
Right?
Even
Mine is
though
also brown.
Yeah, I just don't.
It's a Mexican Jew.
A Mexican
Beat that.
Jew, yeah.
Beat
Beat
that.
that. Yeah, you can't. You
Beat
can't.
that
That's an
rarity.
interesting combination.
And Catholic too.
Yeah, it is.
And Catholic.
Wait, so you're a Mexican Catholic Jew?
Yep.
I am.
Wow.
She's one of the smartest
Holidays
people I
are a
know.
bitch
Oh
at her
my
house.
goodness.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for her, right there, after my dad passed away, I'd be a fucking hot mess. She got me through it. Like all these guys got me through it. I was a hot mess.
Maya's amazing.
Crazy.
So
Half
Maya,
the
like,
family,
helped me through that.
worships the cross, and the other half just laughs at it. Like, yeah, we did that.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I'm
also
already
have
mad at her that
together
she's
when
starting.
Technically, half of my family is considered Christ killers, so you know.
Wow.
Good thing you're baptized.
Exactly.
All right.
I think Hanukkah starts on December 25th this year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can have both. You can have both.
Yeah.
That's the
Remember
best
when I
one.
was telling you
I'm not
guys
gonna
about
celebrate either
the
of them.
what was the I can't remember. We did a menorah. You did, on
Oh,
AI, you
the
made a
churro
menorah.
Churro
A
menorah.
churro
yeah.
menorah. She made a churro menorah for me. It was fucking
Yeah, it was
awesome.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
It was amazing. It got it like almost perfect.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Mhm.
Wow.
It was fucking gold. That like dark shit. We go to dark
Yeah,
areas.
we really do.
Yeah,
Speaking of dark areas, not the dark side of the moon, but the moon landing, quote unquote,
Bullshit.
hoax
Bullshit.
that me and Soda and myself fight about almost on a weekly basis because he doesn't know what the fuck he's
Hold
talking
on.
about.
Let me call my friends, the Hodge twins, and get them over here.
Yeah. Good luck getting the Hodge twins. Fucking
I
Hodge.
went to NASA and to the Kennedy Space Center, and all of the stuff that they have is awesome. But they have
Fake.
like an entire area
It's not fake. Fuck you.
that's preserved to look like how NASA looked during the moon landing, and you can watch clips and listen to audio and stuff like that. And it just does not compute in my brain a couple of things. And I'm not saying I don't believe that we didn't go to the moon, because I think we did, because if you use a telescope, you can see the flag, right? But
I know it's not AI.
maybe it is.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But how is it that
Kitty.
we don't have access to technology or better technology than we had in the 60s? That doesn't make sense to me.
You gotta look at it. There's more.
My 5G cell phone and drive through the middle of the city, and I'll lose signal. Like when I take my daughters to dance class, I have to go like to a different area in order to have cell phone service.
Well, think of this.
They called the moon from a landline, and like it was,
There's more technology in the original Game Boy that we had at that time we landed on the moon. Explain that.
It just doesn't make sense.
Explain it.
Well, a cell phone analogy is a very poor analogy because when the first cell phones came out, they were actually connecting directly to satellites, and they were very, very well connected, and you had no problems calling. What they did is they regressed the technology. I can't remember what it's called when they
Planned obsolescence.
Thank you. You get the correct button there. So.
Sorry, I knew exactly where Chieftain was going because
Yeah.
he and I are on the same wavelength right now.
Yeah. Yes, we are. So, like, the reason why they did that is to regress the technology so it's cheaper to make, so that way you have to buy new phones all the time and go to towers. And instead of directly connecting to satellites, you're connecting to a tower which connects to a satellite. So so it makes it more accessible.
There's a reason that the Nokia brick was the best cell phone that has ever and will ever exist, because they didn't do shit like planned obsolescence back then. So the technology was top grade. But the thing is that they realized that they would eventually stop making a profit. If everybody had this thing that lasted 20, 30, 40 years, they would be out of business in before that amount of time.
The light bulb people did that.
Mm-hmm. It started with the light bulb people, and then it just kind of trickled to just about every industry. And so they're like, yeah, maybe we should plan to have bugs and crashes and defects. Maybe we should build the defects in so that people can keep buying our shit.
Right.
Which... I mean, as much as I love Apple, I love my Apple more than anything. I also hate the fact that they literally release the exact same phone like once a year, every year for like 5 years, and then they do an actual upgrade.
Right. Yeah. Like
they update the camera.
Actually, like some of those cameras aren't even real. Like someone actually peeled it away. There's nothing behind the lens. On the I have the iPhone like 11 Pro Max. And someone opened it up, and like the third camera is not even really there. But anyway, the moon landing hoax, did that actually happen? I say it did because of my idea of light theory and my 25 years experience in the animation field dictates to me that it isn't, that it was actually authentic. But there's also things that can be added to that, like, okay, when they shot off from the moon and back in, who was steadying that camera, shooting it up if there was no one there?
Right.
So who left? Oh, I think it just
I think
switched.
everyone left except me and Soda and you.
I think it's switched. I think someone's taking a shit. I think 3 people are taking dumps.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not.
But
I'm not.
okay. No, you're lighting up. I know what you're doing. That's why you're not on camera. But yeah. So what was your theory on thinking it was fake? Soda.
Me, like I
And then
said,
we'll go
technology, and plus, if you live in Houston, like she's probably if he watches any Houston Rockets game a couple years ago, I don't know if he watches Rockets, but every halftime show they're like, "We're going back to the moon next year," and they made this big deal out of it. All of a sudden, nothing. Like it was just, we're not going anymore, and never explained why. Why haven't we been back? I mean,
Because the aliens don't
That's
want
what
us
I want
back.
to know. I mean, why haven't we been back? Not that the moon landing was a hoax. That one I think is less interesting than like why haven't we been back to the moon?
because the minerals on the moon are very rich and very expensive. If we could find a way to get those back.
I will be back shortly. I am being called to a TikTok live because the life of a TikTok creator is never done.
Alrighty.
All right, Grumpy
Hi,
Nuts.
All right, Grumpy. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey,
So,
Chief, can you share this live stream to Volby? I don't have a
Volby?
second phone.
Hold
share
on.
Yeah.
what?
Her husband, Volby.
Yeah,
Volby.
but share what to Colby?
The live stream.
What we're doing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
This is in Discord. I don't have him friended on Discord. So, like,
Is he
and
under?
this is on my Samsung. This isn't on my iPhone. I have him on my iPhone.
I put it in chat, or that's Twitch, or if you want to watch Rumble, put
Let me
Rumble
take
in.
a picture of it. I guess the link.
Is this live on YouTube right now?
YouTube,
yeah, it should be.
Twitch, Rumble.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna
it's
text
just-
them real quick.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Infamous, like, it's like, what the fuck, Chieftain? She's like, what? And it's like, you have 6,500 subscribers on YouTube. What the fuck? I didn't know you were that popular. I go, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 6,500 is not really a lot on YouTube compared to everyone else. But our stuff is about 90%, 99% better than the shit that's on YouTube. It's just fucking garbage. Like if Mr. Beast can do some stupid shit and I have to do all this like fancy, not tonight because it's just a hangout chat, but it just, don't get me started. But yeah, it's flattering. So I felt like all popular.
To the lunar landing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Address a couple of points that I heard. So, number one, how did the camera follow the lunar departure? It's simple. The camera that was actually doing that was positioned and left on a rover. That camera was left there because it is positionable from Earth. It's controllable from Mission Control in Houston.
I've heard
So
that
that's
also,
how that happened, and they left it there to be able to monitor and gather data and information for a short amount of time that it maintained power. As far as why haven't we gone back, it's very simple. At the time that we were going to the moon, exactly, at the time we were going to the moon, it was vastly expensive because it was pretty much at the cutting edge of our technology. Now, yes, our processing power and technology has gotten faster, smaller, better, more efficient. However, we've applied that to just the electronics portion of the technology and not necessarily to the manned spacecraft beyond the space shuttles that were reusable. There's some companies that are working on that now, but it is still extremely expensive to make that voyage. You have to be highly trained, mainly because there's not crafts that can take, a couple hundred people at a time. It would be 4 or 5 people. So now you have to perform the jobs of 10 or 12 people to maintain any type of presence on the moon. And more than that, it's just such an inhospitable place that the only reason we're going back to the moon is to set up a jumping off point to towards Mars. towards getting people to Mars. That's the only reason why we would go there. Once that's established, then we could exploit the minerals that somebody mentioned.
Yeah.
Well, China's already got some sort of precious materials already there that they claimed to be theirs. But the real reason why is very simple. When Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong went there, they saw, and there was like 7 minutes of footage that was actually cut from the actual moon landing.
The aliens.
Thank you for getting ahead of the skis and totally ruining my whole narrative.
No problem.
Yeah, thanks, Hero. Anyways,
Hero. Siri, call Hero.
They saw them on the dark side of the moon, and they told them, do not come back here, because the moon is a base for the aliens. Because, as you know, there's been accounts when they land, it sounds hollow. So when they hit the base of the moon, they said it sounded hollow to them, meaning that's an alien base that's already been there.
Inside.
That's why we really haven't been back to the moon. Aliens.
How is it that I smoke all the time and you the one talking like a stoner?
Because I'm high on life.
Actually.
What's that?
And I thought it was just the cheese.
I love cheese.
Well, I feel like all this is just making all of us sound like crackheads, honestly.
It is. I'm going to do a Donut Daddy video tomorrow. I'm going to be grating cheese.
Well,
For
she's
infamous.
just the worst at conspiracy theories because he just tries to be all logical.
And the more he smokes, the more logical he gets.
Yeah.
But I do suggest everybody watch the Hodge twins on it, because not only is it funny, they do bring up a lot of good facts. So great.
Grenner, Maya, you have any opinions on this? Oh, sorry, Sheesh. Go ahead and finish your thought.
No. Well, I'll let somebody else talk.
I want to hear Grenner.
I want to hear Grenner.
Grenner first. I don't.
I want to hear Grenner, the silent assassin over there in the top right corner.
I just don't think my logic can keep up.
Bullshit. you got. He's got an Ivy League education, guys. Like literally.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah,
like 20
he was at
degrees.
He was at that popular school in New York when it was actually a good school.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Before they wanted,
he got that great education before they got all woke.
they wanted their meal plan after they took over the building. You know?
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, they depreciated the value of my degree before I paid it off.
Ugh. Well, I got a couple more years. I got a couple more years, and I don't have to pay mine off.
Nice.
Stick it to the man. Make Infamous pay for it.
I'm broke. Listen, that's why I said you're a millionaire that's adopting strippers. I'm not a stripper, but I will volunteer to be a charity case.
If you're poor, you're in the right room.
Right.
Get out, Chris.
Listen, don't be I guess fat walletist.
Fat wallet.
Fat wallet.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna call it.
I'm gonna
Fat
add that
wallet.
to my IST collection.
Exactly.
Maya, what do you think about the moon?
Discrimination.
I'm pretty simple on this one, just because I was raised by parents who were like super stoked about the moon landing and like really into space and stuff like that. So I never questioned it really until Soda started talking about weird
Until
things like
Soda.
that.
No, not
really,
me.
Honestly, I never thought about anything like that until Soda was like, "Hey, weird shit." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, didn't we
Not
just have a
me.
movie that showed the whole story?
Yeah, huh?
Yes, they did. I haven't watched it.
Transformers.
Transformers. Well, Elon
here's the
fucking
thing.
shoots a rocket into space every week. You can't tell me we can't shoot one to the moon?
No, we can, but to have
You don't want
people
to?
there for any real amount of time is the issue.
But
And
we
it's
literally
because-
have places set up across America and the globe where people go and only live on like potatoes, and they create their own water, they create their own food to get them prepared to go do that. So why are we wasting money doing that?
Well, that's
there's
more
anything
technology to
scary
be
about it.
applied to the moon, and that was a good.
Well, the
movie,
moon
too.
and Mars. I mean, it's we're both.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Mars. I didn't mean the moon.
Yeah.
Not the Mars either, just Mars. The
We
key
will go
problem
to the
with
moon.
all of this is all of these conspiracy theories that I have is It's a proven fact that the human brain is going to try to make sense out of everything based on your perception of the world, your past experiences, your knowledge, and all that. So you can connect dots that don't always connect based
That is
on how
psychology
you do
101.
things. I'm sorry, what?
I said, no, that is psychology 101. And for those of you that don't know, I have a master's degree in psychology, and that is, again,
Nerd.
101. We are going to connect weird dots
What a
because
nerd.
we need things to make sense to us. So we'll connect all sorts of crazy shit to make it believable for us. Even
Exactly.
if it's completely wrong.
What? That's actually how I make sense out of the initial understanding of the world by the prehistoric people. Like, you start digging into what you actually see in terms of their representations of things, and I'm like, well, you have to understand these people are the knowledge isn't there for them to know what they're actually looking at, and the human brain is going to make sense of shit however it sees fit based on their level of knowledge and experiences. So that's why we see like gods being depicted as what we know to be inanimate objects.
So, interesting thing, because I tracked a little bit more. When I was in Vegas a couple of years ago, I went to the
You're
porn
making me
museum.
angry, Aiden.
And it was very interesting. If you haven't been
Yeah,
there, I
Aiden.
recommend going to the Porn Museum in Vegas. But there was an exhibit that was showing a lot of Indian artwork and people having sex with animals. And they were talking about how when you see stuff like that, it's actually humans having sex with gods in their animal form, which I thought was really interesting. So it's kind of like inanimate objects, I guess, maybe falls into that category.
Oh, like Baldur's Gate 3.
going.
There you go.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Chicks
it was
need love,
really
too.
interesting. It was interesting. 'Cause I, again, never thought of stuff like that. I'm like, oh, it's bestiality, obviously, but it's not.
You know, it's crazy that bestiality, like, I don't agree with it in any way, shape, or form, but I've been to
dude.
several places in the world
I don't think
where
you should finish this sentence, Chris.
it's normal for
What the
them.
fuck?
No, I'm saying like rural Colombia in South America, like you're out on the edges of the Amazon rainforest. There's situations in villages where it's normal for the men to go and do shit like that, and I'm like, that's fucking wild. The same thing in the Middle East. There's certain places where that's okay, as is, doing things to young boys, which I don't agree with at all either, but it's normal there. It's part of their culture, their thing.
Yeah.
We actually had a term for it. It was Man Love Thursdays, because every Thursday you pretty much knew you were going to have to break some folks up so that they could focus on what needed to be done. And it was disgusting. But we're not there to tell them how to live. We're there to fight the bad guys. So we basically have to turn our heads and be like, bro, get your shit together and come on. And that's a sad fact of the matter, is that is their culture.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It is. It's terrible, but bro, animals and young children are not safe in certain parts of this world, and it's terrible. But
I'm gonna come.
it goes to show that those standards aren't viewed by all. So it lets you know where that shit came from. Like it's a Western ideology, which I agree with wholeheartedly, but it is just our ideology. It's not a law of nature.
Right.
So you're saying we should take animals to the moon?
Do not come.
Yes, I would love to see my dog running around in a crater.
I don't think there's anything scary in space. I think that everything that's scary is already here. And I think that we're going to find scarier things in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, you're
than we're
exactly
gonna
right
find
on that
out.
one.
I don't think so. I
hasn't
believe
seen aliens.
because there's things like black holes.
I see dead
So you
people.
literally can't see it. You're traveling through space and it's dark as fuck, right? There's nothing in front of you,
And you're
you
getting
don't know
pulled
if
through
that's
different
because it's
dimensions.
a black hole
The
or if
mad Gingy.
there's
That's
nothing
what
there.
the hyperdrive is for.
Well,
Right.
I'm
Oh, okay,
looking
I
at
got
the
it.
fact that
That really pisses
NASA
me
was
off.
originally exploring the oceans.
You could
They
run,
were
but you
they were
can't
doing
hide,
deep
bitch.
ocean exploration, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Nope, fuck this, we're going to space." So what did they find down there?
We couldn't get far enough down is the problem.
Because they had an Xbox controller.
Exactly.
I
They didn't
agree
have
with
an
that theory
updated
more. In fact,
Xbox controller. Updated one.
I've been watching a lot on that lately. That if there is a place,
Gay station
Earth
people.
is 70% water. So if there are aliens hiding
you're
here,
70% water.
that would make the most sense.
You're 70%
There could be. I
water.
told you, there's aliens inside me. That's probably the way that goes.
There were a lot of things inside you.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa,
NASA
is right.
still continues its deep ocean efforts. Like it never stopped doing that. The whole space thing became a big deal when, at the time, it was believed that Russia would be able to reach global dominance and superiority by accelerating their technology and being able to
Fucking
dominate
mint.
the atmosphere, the orbit of the atmosphere, and the moon, being able to go there. And then it just became a proverbial dick measuring contest
Well,
to
yeah.
see who could do what faster, because
I'm
technically Russia
huge.
won the space.
Mm-hmm.
Who could fake it faster?
Yeah.
Isn't everything though?
So basically, they're like my ex-girlfriend who could fake it faster.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, mine couldn't fake it at
Give me a
all.
call,
Say she had a
Madison.
bigger dick.
Not the second.
What?
Call me Madison.
Man, Grenner with the bomb.
Wow, Grenner.
I wish I would have sent you more for Christmas.
All that pent up Cowboys issues.
Yeah, you guys deserve that then. Yeah, totally true.
Let's remember, Russia measures in centimeters. America measures in
Whoa.
Measures in imperial.
Is that you, Ghost? Is that Ghost? In chat?
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Infamous,
Ghost,
by
yeah.
that standard, we're kind of inferior because from centimeters they go to meters, and that's like 3 feet 3 inches. So
no, you're taking this way too far. They measure in centimeters. So when they
Like, no,
say
just for the scale.
my shit is a 6, that's 6 centimeters. Okay, not inches.
Well,
17,
well, I'm
6
around 16,
meters, then
17
you got a
cent.
problem.
Oh my god.
Well, we were talking about penis pumps, and I got one in centimeters, and then Soda got one in what, imperial?
Actually, mine has both. It has centimeters.
Yeah,
and
mine's
inches.
in centimeters, and it's weird.
Wait,
like, how do I
hold up.
convert that over?
Why do you have a penis
Hold
pump?
the fuck
It
up.
was doctor
Hold up.
prescribed.
Hold up. No,
Doctor prescribed.
No.
Everybody
I
has
have
them,
a
don't
back-
they?
Happening.
Infamous,
point
I have
something
a
out real
back
quick.
injury. You know that, right?
I've
What?
got friends that I've had for life. I fought with some of these friends. We have never, ever, ever, ever sat there and discussed the lengths, size, look, color, smell, taste, anything of our penis with each other. How did y'all get so close?
So I just want to say something.
We've
as
been
well
good
as
friends for a
females
long time.
here, is that
We're like
this is a very
brothers.
normal conversation for us on a daily basis or evening basis.
I don't have a clue what
This is
they're
very
talking
normal.
about.
Shut the fuck up.
I've never talked about my penis or a penis
Right now,
pump.
because I can totally tell you guys now what everyone said to
Um,
me about like how to shave your balls. So just saying.
I've never talked about
And
that, nor my cock rings, or never.
my
Soda, that's disingenuous. I don't even really know you, and I can tell that's a lie, sir.
Listen, sheesh, we know you run around with nipple clamps, okay? So
I don't have
Oh.
those. See, as you get older, you got to start doing these things.
The gift that you got for your birthday, the nice fun box I
that
sent
was
you.
not for me. Okay,
Oh.
you did no, that was for Colby for his birthday. Okay.
To use on you.
Whoa.
Oh.
I want to hear more.
Oh, what's going
Yeah, there was
Whoa.
butt plugs, there was anal beads,
Whoa.
there was dildos,
Oh.
there was whips. I think there was some
And
lashings
your
of
butt
some
plugs
sort.
still have the fucking wrapper on them, Muffin. Okay.
Why?
Well, that's just because you're being safe.
That's what I was saying. You can see how unfazed I am by all this conversation because it is such a normal thing for us to talk about.
Yeah,
It is.
sadly.
It
Bro,
is.
we sent her like a 50-piece gift pack for Colby to just do all types of diabolical things to her.
Damn.
A baby BDSM kit showed up to my house.
Wow.
A baby beating. Wow.
It was
I do
my
have
first
cameras
red
and boom
room.
mics, so when we go
It
to
was called
Maryland.
My First Red Room.
Wow.
It's okay. I'm sending her husband some gummies. He's gonna mix those in with her regular ones, and she gonna eat the wrong fucking gummy and go to sleep for a few days. That's when we gonna find out if he enjoys that box.
The sad part is that that's true because the last time you sent me a gift pack and I ate an Oreo, I slept for 2.5 days.
Oh shit.
Speaking of Infamous, here's one of the questions that we were talking about earlier. What is Infamous's TikTok catchphrases? Okay, honey boo boo child. Listen here, Buttercup, or mod, holy fucking shitballs.
It's that last one.
It's the last one.
Definitely the last one is my personal favorite. They are catchphrases of people that are on TikTok that are friends of the TikTok people in here.
Sweet.
But only one belongs to Infamous.
Right. And then she wonders why people don't want to get into her live because she's so fucking nasty to them.
I am very nice, okay?
You're what?
I'm very nice.
Maya, there's this
today
one,
opposite day?
There was this one guy that took clips of her and then put it into a video with like a porno sound effect in there, and like there was no reason why they did it. It was a hate video. We sent complaints because it's bullying, right?
Mhm.
TikTok said it was okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like they have an algorithm. They have something against her. Obviously,
TikTok said you deserve it. That's what they said. They
gave me like this crazy Joker smile that comes up to like here and fake teeth and like lasers shooting out of my eyeballs, and then I turned into Miley Cyrus. I'm like,
oh Lord,
what the fuck is like
what you're saying is that it looked so much not like you that it didn't matter because it was like completely
pretty
different,
much.
so it was fine.
So, did we decide if the moon landing was fake?
Yes.
No.
Nope, it's not.
Yes, it's not.
We didn't decide.
Well, Soda doesn't believe. Soda just believed that Jesus was a glorified Chris Angel, but in ancient times. He's established that publicly and privately, and now he doesn't believe that the moon landing actually happened.
No.
And I said it did, and they were told by aliens not to come back. That's why we didn't come back.
Okay.
Well, the most fun thing I've ever been told
What
is
was
that
that?
we are the
Grenner?
aliens, right? So
she's
which
not
is-
reading what I sent her.
Wait, did you send me something?
Yeah, I sent you our topics for the night.
Oh, well, I don't use Discord very often.
Oh, sorry. It might not have
I
came
do.
through.
I use it daily. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
For somebody who has PTSD with Discord, I'm on it an awful lot, and I'm in like 30 different servers.
That's it. Those are rookie numbers.
I know. I'm not in a lot. I actually have to cut back, but
I'm in mods one, but I can't figure out how to get any information from there. I'm still like, there's nothing that happens in there, and I don't know what's going on. I get confused in her.
It's all
Like
So you're saying it's well modded.
Yes.
Whoa.
Mod is an anagram for Mother of Dragons, but her name is Khaleesi in Discord chat.
Does she look like Khaleesi?
If she was sitting out in the sun for 3 days.
Wait, Khaleesi's white as shit. Oh, wait, no, I'm saying. Okay, I got it.
Think about
Got
that
it.
for a minute.
Yeah, I got it. It took a while.
Whoa, dude.
Had to take a whole trip around the flat Earth for that one.
I had to walk over the fucking frozen edge of the earth.
So you didn't
Well,
do that, you just smashed right into it head first.
That's right.
Do you guys want to talk about the hollow earth theory, or do you want to talk about birds aren't real?
oh my god, not the prions.
But like, I can't be the only one. Birds freak me out. Like their feet and everything. It's just so strange. And like, where are the baby birds? You know, you see like baby geese, right? Baby ducks, but like ravens and stuff and crows. Where are the babies? I've never seen a
In
baby.
the nest.
And
I would
eggs
say
in
in
the
the
nest
nest.
in the trees.
Peter McIndoe, the founder of Birds Aren't Real, and has a social media following of 500,000 people. Growing up, McIndoe was homeschooled in a deeply conservative religious community in rural Arkansas.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. Today, McIndoe works to explore the us versus them mentality implicit in the conspiracy theories. His work has been featured everywhere from The Guardian to 60 Minutes, which is not really a vast expansion of media.
Right.
Whatever. He's currently working on a book due this year. So, and then like this is what
Wait.
Go ahead.
A book due this year? You know this year only has like 2 weeks left, right?
Well, this might have been an older article. It's an older article, so it might have came out already.
So it basically posits that birds don't actually exist. They are government spy apparatus.
They're robots.
It's a satirical conspiracy, and
theory, which
I understand why.
Well, it makes sense, Sheesh, because in Texas, fucking mockingbirds will mock anything, you know.
Yeah, but I've had birds fly in front of vehicles that I was driving, and they didn't come out the other side. And when I stopped, they were still in my grill, and they very much were living beings. Like I picked out organs from parts of my radiator.
Notice how he used the past tense.
Well, they were, because there's this little thing. Like when I'm moving this way at 4,000 pounds and 100 miles an hour, and something's moving this way at like 2 ounces and 60 miles an hour, and we intersect, I got momentum. I'll win that battle every day. And birds' bones are
you
like
carry
less
that weight
dense
very
than
well.
Human ones, so they're
You
not
don't look
as
4,000 pounds.
I don't think he looks 4,000 either.
I don't think he looks 4,000 pounds. He looks great. He
No,
carries
my
it well.
Alfa Romeo weighs 4,000 pounds.
Oh, the Alfa Romeo. Gotcha.
Well, you never specified, Sheesh.
Right.
He did.
You're right. I apologize. I wasn't specific about that.
I've never heard this one.
He parts it in the middle. He's 4,000 pounds.
Saying,
He parts
be
it.
careful when you say satirical. One of my old besties on TikTok actually believed there was this whole thing about prions and birds aren't real, and she believed that shit. I don't even remember what the thing with the prions was. I just know that it's so astronomically bonkers that like the word prion stuck out to me.
I don't even know what that word means.
I've never heard birds are not real conspiracy, and I've heard
You never heard of
everything.
it?
I'm gonna have to do some research on it now.
Mm-hmm. And you have to like tell me what you found about the prions, because I forgot what that is. And I don't
Prions are abnormal pathogenic proteins that can cause fatal neurodegenerative diseases in humans and animals. Prions are transmissible particles that are made up of a modified protein called PRPSC. Prions can cause normal proteins in the brain to fold abnormally, leading to cellular death. The diseases caused by prions are known as transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, TSEs for short.
That's a lot of big
These
words. Where's
diseases
Hero?
are always fatal and have long incubation periods, often measured in years.
So
Well,
how does that mix into the birds aren't real thing?
I don't know.
I have no fucking clue.
It
That's so fucking high right now. He likes reading stuff. I have no
do.
fucking.
Hey, I got through those words without stumbling. All right,
You did. You
Those
did a
were
great
lot of
Good job,
syllables.
Sheesh. I'm proud of you.
That was awesome.
It was very
Yeah,
impressive.
I was getting a lot of applause there.
Little golf clap.
Wait, didn't Tesla have something with birds too? So maybe I don't know.
Oh, I know everybody flips them the bird when they drive by.
Not no, Nikola Tesla. Sorry, let me be more specific on that.
Oh, okay.
Right. I was like, yeah, Tesla drives.
He had a thing with birds and the number 3. That was his thing. So, which
The
also
number
will come.
3 is my thing.
It will follow into something we're talking about in a bit. So,
But once again, this all goes back to basic psychology. We're going to make connections that don't necessarily connect because to us, It
Oh my
does.
God,
It doesn't mean
cheesecake.
it actually does.
Well, I'm confused because we kill
What?
and eat birds. So that's my confusion in this. So we eating the
Yeah.
CPUs while we're doing that?
It's the motherboards.
We're eating them.
Chickens
Okay,
are
so
delicious, and I've
we-
been in electronics, and they don't taste the same.
Are we going to talk about lizard people now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we are.
They're running the government. How can we not talk about lizard people? They're running our government right now.
They are
Oh
running.
my
They are
God.
running our government. They are the lizard people.
Yeah.
They're doing that.
Donald Trump knows, and he's going to expose them all.
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, he's gonna
It's gonna be
expose
amazing.
them hoes.
Yep. The lizard people will be back underneath
It's
the
acting
earth
over here.
soon.
Did you know people are getting 20 million views playing with toys? Maybe you should sell Laggin out dementia pill toys and make 50 million views on top of my giant antique kangaroo didgeridoo flopper, which gets 150 million views.
That was an endorsement for Trump for lagging out.
Do not come.
Or coming.
Do not come. Do not come.
Do not come.
Which kind of funny. We skipped over the Middle Earth theory, but that's where a lot of people think the lizard
I
people
tried to
come
log
from.
in so that I could read what you sent me, and I just don't know how to work Discord. So
Oh, I sent you
You're
a
on
private
Discord.
message. And I sent you a private
Oh.
message.
You're supposed
that
to
where I need to
send
go?
Grumpy a private message.
You
You'll
sent
get
me
his
a text
later.
message?
You'll get yours later. You gotta have time to do that stuff.
He's got to chub up first.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's a grower, not a shower.
Mm,
you sent me a private message?
not
Yep.
yet.
Okay.
We were
Yeah, I
talking
know
about.
Soda hasn't sent me a private message yet.
I've
We were
got to
talking-
add him
I
as
was
friend.
trying to
though.
say yes just to watch you go and start looking like crazy.
I sent you a friend request. There you go.
We were talking about naming our
Okay, I
appendages
got
that I
it.
called my Bruce Banner.
You're
It
what?
turns-
Bruce Banner.
Yeah, Bruce Banner. You know how Bruce Banner starts out small, when he gets angry, he gets big, turns into the Hulk.
Yeah, but it
So you
turns
get angry
green.
when you
There's
have
pills and
sex?
creams for that,
Mine
bro.
turns purple, it turns into the Incredible Sulk.
If it turns purple, you need to loosen your grip, buddy.
No, dude. That's how it makes it feel good. It gets the color of Soda's
The
water.
cock rings are for.
Yeah, hell yeah.
oh my God.
Oh.
That's terrible. Why do I feel like y'all just use small ratchet straps?
I use master locks.
Yeah, I want to file a complaint with HR because I'm reading Soda's list and y'all skipped over the best fucking one.
We might have.
What one is that?
That Trump is a time traveler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
That
done
is
that.
my
We can talk
favorite
about that one and stuff.
conspiracy theory. I love
We can
it
talk
so
about that
much.
I'm surprised.
I read
Nobody
one of
knew
them.
about that one. Yeah, nobody knew about that. That's one
Grumpy,
of
show
you
them
guys
the
do.
book. Show them
Oh,
the
you
book.
haven't?
So,
I don't
back
feel so
in
bad
the
now.
1890s, there were two books that were written. The first one was Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Adventures.
Yeah, I saw
And then
that.
the second one was The Last President. Grumpy has both of these books.
The
and
Last
we
President,
read them.
yeah.
We read them on TikTok Live. And when you go through these books, which were written in the 1800s,
Sweet.
they describe Baron Trump and Donald Trump to a T. Like Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Adventure is about this rich little boy who likes to play golf and likes to do ritzy fancy things, just like Baron does. And he lives on Park Avenue and
awesome.
has a cushy life with his rich family. And he goes with his mentor, Don, and they go on this adventure and they end up in Russia and they find a portal for time travel. Right. And then in The Last President, yeah, I know it sounds crazy. But then in The Last President, it talks
Hear me
about
out.
Mr. Trump, and he has a cabinet member named Mr. Pence, and it goes through this whole thing.
What
It's
the fuck?
absolutely wild because it mirrors what we're seeing, and this was written in the late 1800s, so Trump
Fucking
wasn't
crazy.
even like
Well,
anywhere close to alive yet.
We need to
And
go
then
back
the theory
to
goes that
infamous. I don't know if you know this, but Trump's uncle or great uncle is the one who confiscated Nikola
Yes.
Tesla's information.
Yes.
Okay.
well, it
See?
wasn't confiscated. It wasn't confiscated.
What-
So the
you know
theory
what I mean.
goes that
Maya's just
Nikolai
fucking enjoying
Tesla-
this shit.
Nikolai Tesla had figured out time travel, and he was in the process of creating a machine or whatever in order to be able to do it. And then he died. Well, the person who inherited all of his work, all of his research
stole
was
his
John Trump, which
Yep, there you
is
go.
Donald Trump's uncle.
Uh-huh.
So the theory goes that when Trump inherited Nikolai Tesla's work from his uncle John, right? He got it all figured out, made the time traveling device, and he saw in 2016 Hillary Clinton won the election, and it was the end of the United States. And so he time traveled to go and run against her in order to save America.
That's fake news.
Let's call Trump and ask him. You ready?
Well, if I play my cards right, I might be in Vegas. That's where Maya, you, and Grenner will be going. And I'll be talking to Trump. Going, where's my job? There he is.
There's Trump right there.
We're gonna gamble. Of course, we're gonna gamble. But
I wish I could go on the Vegas trip, but I'm just not going to be able to.
I gotta wait for
I
him to
am a
contact me.
poor, sir. I can only afford one, a year.
And please, you always tell everyone how much you make an hour.
Oh, I know you all are going to be so jealous.
Wait, hold on. Before you tell them that, Grumpy, you have to tell them how many college degrees you have.
Oh, yeah. So I have a whole bunch. I have 50 million college degrees because I can't stop going and graduating. So with that said, and I know you all are going to be so jealous of this, I make a very fantastic $13 an hour.
What the
I know. I know.
Sounds like us, and we're college professors, so don't feel bad.
You have a college professor who make about that much.
That make
Ask
more
Maya.
than that an hour.
You're just jealous of my money, sheesh.
You're correct. You're so right.
You should see the amount of work we have to do
this
for
money
little...
I make so that I could be just like you, Grumpy.
I volunteer as tribute.
No. No. I'm selfish, all right? I'm selfish.
Irrelevant question. Grumpy, are you drinking a Dr. Pepper?
Diet Dr. Pepper, yes.
Oh,
okay.
Soda.
There you go. There's your in.
Ask what Soda's favorite drink to have.
Not diet. I drink zero or normal.
But it's still Dr. Pepper, so
They all taste the same, honestly.
Yeah, you drink Dr. Pepper too, don't you?
Of all time.
Yeah.
See,
somebody asked Grumpy, have you looked into selling your feet pics?
What?
That someone in the chat's asking that.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he can't.
I do.
He's copywriting all of his dick pics because we did the math and we figured out that he only needs a mere 533 trillion dick pics, and he could paper the lower continental 48 states, the entire landmass, with 4x6 dick pics. Originally, we were going to go with 8x10s, but Shutterfly will print 4x6s for free. So we're going with that one.
Who's got the 713 area code?
Me.
They might balk at that many.
It's me.
Okay.
Yeah, but well, mine's actually in Kentucky still. So.
Okay.
What is 713?
Texas.
Houston. That's Houston, H-Town.
281-713-832.
Yeah.
So a championship and 93
I have a
on the
713 number, I have a 346 number, and then the rest of my numbers from a different state.
My new phone does, but my old phone's still Kentucky.
Okay.
Well,
now I sound like Goon.
Speaking
now
of
I have
which,
to
that's
over-articulate my words and speak for a very long time.
Well,
wonderful.
I don't think Goon likes me anymore. Every time I'm in a live, he leaves.
That's just Moon.
I figured it's just Moon.
He's
Yeah, it is.
What's that?
He came to JoJo's live earlier today.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was there. I was on JoJo's live. I like Moon. I haven't seen him in a while.
But that is why Cheap does go to your TikTok, because he can't talk his politics. Here, we stay away from politics, even though we probably don't want to half the time.
I just love it when he gets fucking unhinged and starts screaming, and he's like,
"Oh, that's every day."
Beef with the chief.
Oh my god!
I'm the chief.
Together when he does that.
I
I'm
loved
the
when he went
chieftain's
after
bitch.
Austin. I loved when he went after Austin and everyone was staying silent. We're like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Eating popcorn and just watching.
Mm-hmm. Ain't none of us gonna get involved in that.
No, when I have, it's a very, I was like, all right, do you want me to act like Corn Pop? All right, we're going to fucking do this right now because you're continuing to talk over me. And just like a typical guy, you never, when a woman's talking, you never let her finish. So what I'm going to do is you're not going to do that to anyone else. So I'm going to talk over you. I go, I'm still talking. I'm still talking. I didn't finish. I'm still talking. And I'll do that until he shuts the fuck up.
He pulls a Kamala.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, Austin's an old friend of ours, but like,
Oh. Whoops.
yeah.
Whoops.
I'm gonna fuck. He's a fucking dick.
Phil bro shit, and he's just like
He's a fucking dick. I don't like him. I don't.
he
sorry,
goes
he's a
so
friend.
far sometimes.
That's why I was like saying on the panel, I'm like, I'm gonna drop you both. If you get Austin on his Philbro shit, we're doing good. We're staying off of philosophy.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
It's just some people just fucking agitate the shit out of me. Usually, I just leave.
I can do that pretty easy.
Also, Chieftain, haven't you learned that you have to get ratchet on TikTok?
To get ratchet on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the context.
You just have to in order to get your point heard, in order to get your voice
scream
out
it out.
there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's okay. I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah. You have to. Yeah. So there is a go between the decorum in a podcast or in a Discord than in a TikTok when you have to compete with like 8 other people to speak.
Well, no. Okay, so the only person that I know of that has successfully mastered the art of calmly talking with people is MJ, and I want to know his secrets. I need to know it because I just lose my shit. They keep
sounds like
interrupting.
a southern. He sounds like a southern country singer, and he has that nice baritone.
So
that
Emmy,
makes the panties
Moon
drop.
stays very calm too, and I think it's because they're literally just smarter than everybody. So they sit back and they laugh. They're like, "You guys are fucking retarded." So I'm just gonna let you put yourself on blast, and then I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Not me
I don't-
freaking out again. I thought I was on TikTok for a second. I'm like, oh my god, infamous drop.
Whoa.
Oh, yes. I gave Soda, Maya, and Grenner some of the lessons on what you're supposed to say on TikTok and some of the things that. Do you
We have
remember
to talk like fucking idiots.
Yes, we know, and it drives us fucking nuts. Like,
unalive, grapist.
I'd be in all
So,
kinds of shit.
When George Floyd was unalived due to the schmugs that he took and the F stuff that was found in the autopsy and blah, 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 and he accused the cop of bringing out a pew-pew, I mean, it's really hard to be taken seriously when you have to talk like this.
Yes, like you can't even say like die, kill, like any of that shit. Like you literally have to talk like you're in a nursery.
Yeah.
If you go on there and you say the word midget, you're going to be banned by the AI in like less than a minute.
Yeah, I
Retard,
found that out.
that's another one. Retard will get you pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I'm bringing Porch Monkey back, so.
Wow.
Yeah, damn right.
You are a Porch Monkey.
That is a good one. I mean,
I like to call shit gay too, and I'm not allowed to do that over there.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
say
gay,
it's
so
gay.
that
I
should
say
be
it's
allowed.
gay all the time. That's
right.
It's a Gen X thing.
That's just horrible.
And now these kids these
It's a
days.
millennial thing too. I grew up with.
Yeah. It's like the kids that the millennials are having now are just like, ugh, they're blaming us for it.
No.
It's all
You're
your
not
fault. You
going to do
millennial-
that. You're
Yes,
not
I
going
am.
to do that, okay? Gen X is so fucking pressed about the fact that their parents didn't love them enough, okay? That they're helicoptered. All of Gen Z.
We weren't
And they were
helicoptered.
like, here's a participation trophy. You were breathing today. I'm so proud of you.
That was you guys,
Okay,
not us.
and
If I
then
didn't get first place, my dad would beat my ass. So.
Yeah,
Gen Z
my
has
dad.
grown up to be the most pussy fucking generation in all of existence. Now,
All right, smart.
if
So you
you've
know
got
how to use a rotary
millennials,
phone?
okay?
Do you know how to use a rotary phone?
I do. I had one.
Bullshit.
I had one. I had the one that you had to hold up to your ear and speak into the thing, and it was connected to the wall. And you had to...
No, my mother
Bullshit.
has one of those phones.
She's so
It's
full of
just
shit.
like you have to talk into the mic right here and hold this
Yes.
earpiece up. My mother has one. I will take a picture and show it to you.
Remember,
on the typewriter.
So I grew up in New
delete button on
Zealand.
your typewriter.
I grew up in New Zealand, and when I was growing up, that was the
typewriter.
phone that was in my house.
Yep.
I didn't have like a regular corded phone or whatever until we moved to the United States.
Yeah, but
That
that's
was
just
the
when you
phone that
call
we
the
had.
operator and say,
Yeah, you're from
connect
New
me to
Zealand,
so-and-so.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I had a rotary phone. Remember, West Virginia was like 20 or 30 years behind the rest of the country. So,
What do you mean was?
Appalachia.
What do you mean
What?
was?
It still is.
well,
It's
we've got some of that woke shit here now. So,
Hey, not much. Not enough to say you're caught up.
The point was, just remember that elder millennials like myself who are sick of this shit, we're raising Gen Alpha. And when you see the kids that are going to school board meetings and they're speaking out and they're super eloquent and they're like pissed off 11 and unders,
thank you,
that's
Gen X.
Gen Alpha. That's who millennials
Thank
are
you,
taking credit
thank you,
for.
Generation X, for doing that. Yeah, you're welcome.
it's the millennial parents.
You're welcome.
The parents are millennials, sir.
Gazoo,
What's up,
buddy?
Gazoo? Now, if you guys heard earlier in the podcast, you heard the titty song, the big titty song. That was great, Gazoo. He's our drunken Canadian friend that does our music for us. If you actually heard our opening music to our lives, he's the actual guy that did it. So, great, Gazoo. Welcome in the chat.
Well,
it is a Friday, so I think he knows it's a Friday, even though he's a full box in on his wine tonight. But
full box.
Yeah.
He's high class.
Yeah, he's fucking high class.
Do not
and shit.
knock the Franzia.
I did play the song. Yes, I did play. Everyone was like, "What the fuck is up with that song?"
Amazing. I love Big Titty song. Yes, we did play it.
Yeah, I had to play it because Infamous and Maya were in.
Wait,
here.
Gazoo, you did that? How did I miss that one?
Yeah, he did it.
That's
I have
fucking
it.
awesome, Gazoo.
You want to play it again? I'll play it again.
Yeah, let's do it for Gazoo.
All right, it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And Maya.
Yeah.
All the women in here.
All right, here it is. His real name. Where's the chat? Okay, there it is. I have to scroll
Sorry, I
up.
think my cat is shot. What's up? I heard my name.
We're playing the
What's he drinking?
Who?
Gazoo's always drinking boxed wine.
Did you say you had to give your cat a shot?
Oh yeah.
My cat's diabetic, so I have to give my shot.
Okay, that kind of shot. Oh, I thought you were like giving him a shot of something. Like, what's he drinking?
No, like an actual syringe.
Yeah, he's a diabetic.
He knows that. He knows that, Maya. He's just being stupid.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You can tell him. You can tell him.
All right, it's a song called "I Like Big Tits" by Great Gazoo.
God.
I like big tits and I cannot lie.
Can you hear it?
I like
Yeah.
big tits.
I don't know if I have a country.
You see 'em on the street, left and right. I like big tits, that's right. I try to look away, but I can't resist. Every time I try to call it quits, here comes some tits. That's a big 10-4. Big tits.
Wow.
What it is.
Terrible.
Is he twerking?
Look at Soda dancing.
Oh yeah, I was twerking. Yeah.
I like big tits.
Good for you. Yes, Queen. Let it rip.
Hard to choose.
That's the Macarena. I know that one.
You know this one too.
Oh, the chicken dance.
See? Texas. Yeah.
It sounds like the beginning intro to like a 90s comedy show.
Ragtime?
Like a
Or a
sitcom.
noontime snack. I like tits for lunch.
Look, it's got some moves down there.
I like
Cabbage
tits
patch.
for breakfast. Eggs Benedict.
right.
You gotta do the running man.
Tits, what it is.
Oh, you're not
and where
actually
it's
doing
at.
this. You're just telling it to do this.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
There you go.
Yeah, that's the running
Shoes
man.
when they bounce bounce around.
If I did that, I'd have our
Puckered up or dragging on the ground. I like those tits.
That goes better with this.
That's the White Boy Boogie right
Says
there.
it all for me. Tits.
Yep. That's definitely the White Boy Boogie. That shit is all off
I'm a titty man. I like
Look at the gay guy getting down to the titty song.
I know.
My experience, gay guys like kids.
He has
He likes him so much he got his own.
I do. I have a pair.
He has a whole outfit dedicated to my cult and a wig to look like me.
Oh yeah.
So there it is. I'm not gonna
But
play
you
all
know
this.
what? I'm gonna see your titty song and I'm gonna raise you and I need Grumpy's help. Grumpy, you know which one?
Oh
like
my
dicks.
goodness, yes, I know absolutely which one.
They're
I think that's my favorite song.
It's my
Next to the soda song.
Well, wait until you hear this one. Just Grumpy, play it and sing it to the chorus, so then after the chorus, cut it off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Because otherwise, it's too much.
Give
It
us
is.
some fucking money. Give us some fucking money.
Yeah.
Give us some fucking money.
What kind of hell is that?
I'll
I'll
Calm
slap
down,
the
Roger.
shit out of you.
No, you won't. I'm grown.
Right?
Shut the fuck up!
Where's
Bitches be
my
thirsty.
money?
Give me your money.
Wow, I'm surprised we didn't get any donos tonight. That's crazy.
Any what?
Donates. But I will be doing a video like Donut Daddy tomorrow. Well, I'm going to be grating Italian cheese with my
You're
shirt
gonna
off.
be grading or grating?
Grating.
Chatterbait?
All right, you guys, this is the most glorious song. Go ahead, Grumpy.
I've him for so long. Those memories are crystal clear. He was so young, he was so big and strong. I can't believe that he's right here. I was such an innocent boy. When we first met, he opened up my eyes, showed me a whole new world. So how could I ever forget the first penis I saw? First penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. First penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. Out of all the penises I've seen, his had the biggest impact. And by that what I mean is it really made me drop my jaw. Because it was the very first penis I saw.
Bruh.
There's your next lyrics, Kazoo, right there.
There you go, Kazoo.
Bruh.
And the other song would be the infamous fertility clinic on the floor song.
Whoa.
What?
I didn't sign up for this.
You never sign up for anything. You come into Laggin out. It's free game.
There are crazy shit that like I was like, oh, I had a dream. I'm like, oh, you were in it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you threw me out of a van, you dick.
That's right.
Dreams.
I did throw him out of a dream.
I
had a dream with Mod in it. That was weird.
Whoa.
I have a very weird reoccurring dream. Sometimes some of you TikTok people are in it. Sometimes it's random people that I talked to in the past, what have you. It's a reoccurring dream. One time it was a zombie apocalypse. But you know what the reoccurring theme is? You know what is the reoccurring thing that happens in this dream?
Soda spinach.
So there, well, no, it's even weirder than that.
He's
so
like Gambit with dick pics. He just charges them up and flings them at zombies.
okay, so one time it was a
That's
zombie
good.
apocalypse, but every time it's always post-apocalyptic, and every time the world shuts down, the grid goes down, and you know what the first thing I go for is? Me. Every single time, I always want to go and loot every GameStop of every single Pokemon card. Every time.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why. It's a reoccurring. I've had this
That's
dream
the
for years.
first
I don't
thing you
even like
think of?
Pokemon.
They got pills for this, bro. They can help balance your pH and shit and get you right.
Well, if
So I
you
have
ever
a
want
theory.
Pokemon,
All male zombies are trans.
Yes.
What?
Every single male zombie is trans. Because think about it, right? When you're a zombie, your skin is rotting, and anything that's just kind of hanging there, it rots off. It falls off. Because
Whoa, dude.
right.
It's
So
like the no nose
by
people.
that theory, based off of how everyone
Right,
talks
Maya?
about zombies, all male zombies have to be trans.
Nah, if I'm a zombie, I'm gonna keep my dick. I'm a super glue it, whatever I gotta do. My dick's
I'll
staying
make
with
sure
me.
to keep it. I'll sew it back
like,
on.
I'm gonna
when it
glue
falls
that
off
fucker back on.
Yeah.
For real, I'm a
He's
staple.
like, I'm gonna go on
As soon as
Amazon and
it's
get
gonna
me
start
one.
Turning. As
Maya,
soon as
what's
I
that-
start turning, I'm gonna staple that shit together so it can rot off, but them staples gonna hold it.
They got
I
a 6 foot
guarantee you,
one
I
on Amazon
guarantee-
for sale.
No,
Maya,
I
what was the,
literally thought. So in one dream, I was fighting off an alien invasion while looting Pokemon cards from every GameStop.
I got plenty of Pokemon. Do you want some Pokemon card?
No, I don't like Pokemon.
I think Freud would
that's even
argue
funnier.
that Pokemon cards are just a symbol for dick pics for you.
Maybe, but I gotta collect them all. I was fighting off.
Exactly.
I lost my
See?
sister. I lost my sister because I had to go to that GameStop and fight the zombies
Wow.
to get those damn Pokemon.
Love you.
The Fallout. What? That's the same thing, Maya, with the Fallout series. You know, the guys with the no nose guys. What are they called?
The ghouls.
Ghouls. Yeah, that's that same. It's like if Infamous's theory is correct, the ghouls would be the same way, right? Because like their noses came off, right? So their schlongs would actually fall off too, right? So they would be. The ghouls would be trans as well.
So
Like
if what I understand,
it's just cartilage. I don't know about
Their
So
pants
if
are
what I
radioactive
understand-
proof.
if what I understand
That's a
about ghouls,
radioactive proof.
so knowing what I know about ghouls, it's still there. It's just highly radioactive, and it is.
Plus, some ghouls can regenerate their parts. So.
Yep.
Think about
And the
that.
other ones,
Can they
they
shoot
wore
ropes?
CBRN rated condoms, and that's how they got to keep their junk. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can
I
they still
mean,
shoot ropes?
The feral ghouls, they
Shoot
have
ropes.
their appendages fall off, but like the normal ghouls, before they go feral, they still have all their parts.
You just got like level up points here. I didn't even know that you actually played video games. You got like
I fucking
higher
love
points.
Fallout.
Wow,
Yeah, you
this is
fit right in.
fucking great, dude. You should come in here because everybody like Maya plays video games literally every night,
Okay, no.
and so does
Let me
Soda.
show you what I've been doing for the past like 15.
Grumpy, you can't show that on here, even
No,
though it's
I
not
wanna
against
show you
any
what I've
rules.
been
You
doing
can't.
for the past 20 years. I want to show you. You want to see what I've been doing for the past 20 years? I'm fucking
You
rich,
bottom.
bitches.
How do you?
Oh my God, Grumpy! I have a box
Oh
of that
yeah.
too.
Oh wait. You want more? You want more? I have motherfucking Star Nuka-Cola bottle caps.
What?
Wow. Rich bitches.
Crypto what? Crypto what? No, bitch, I got bottle cap.
He's ready for the bombs.
Yep.
Well,
And
only
me and
two of us are
she,
ready here, so
Sheesh and I just play Call of Duty. That's
Yeah, no, I feel bad for Grumpy when shit goes to hell. People are gonna come up to him. He's gonna be like, "I come in peace. I have bottle caps," and then his head's gonna explode like a watermelon out of Gallagher.
pop it like a
Raiders.
Raiders.
No,
Fucking
I'm
Raiders,
prepared
dude.
for the Raiders. I know. I've been watching them for years too.
You gonna drop trial and bend over, be like, "Here, you can take it.
Wow.
Just let me live."
Hey, the one thing,
Hey.
hose got a hoe. Even in the
Well, you would
wasteland.
definitely know.
I mean,
He wouldn't fart; it would just whistle at that point. He wouldn't be very taunt after the apocalypse. It wouldn't be very taunt.
Sound
mean,
like a
do you
whiskey
know-
jug on a windy day.
Well, if
do
he's
you
a
know
power
how
bottom.
many hours I have into each Fallout game? Oh, excuse me, how many hundreds of hours?
I'd say you
have
better
to-
go into the 100 hours.
Foxy Kaori also. Foxy
I usually
Kaori.
do about 100 to 1 to 200 hours a playthrough, and I have multiple playthroughs of every one.
That's weak.
Except
Wow.
it's kind of funny because, like,
That's
okay,
weak.
so I did like
I've
3
lost
playthroughs. So I did like 3 playthroughs because I thought I could do more with Arcade Ganon as a gay guy but she can't.
Oh,
It just
don't
runs
go
off-
there.
Yeah, arcade just
You're not a
runs off into
serious gamer till you're sacrificing marriages.
I did. I broke up with my boyfriend.
That wasn't a marriage.
Nope. But yeah,
nope.
I tried to marry Arcade Cannon and I couldn't.
Well, like I can play some serious Mario Kart. Okay.
I've got
You do that while you're drunk or high. That's the greatest time ever.
somebody I know wrote a whole fan fiction,
I am unbeaten.
and they're all gay, Grumpy. so
Challenge accepted.
I'll have to send that.
As long
to
as
you.
I get to use Toad at 50 cc's, you're gonna get smoked, bitch.
You are not unbeaten, Infamous. I beat you on the Switch the first time me, and Colby played. I came in second. Colby came in first.
Colby, Colby didn't beat me.
Slowby.
Colby came in first. I came in second. You came in third. And I'm gonna be honest. I kept targeting you. That's why that happened. But it happened.
I don't remember this. I remember playing with you, but I don't remember.
Weird. I supply you with substances, and all of a sudden you don't remember shit to your benefit.
Wow.
Well, you know
Hey,
what?
the
I guess we're gonna
substance-
have to do a re-challenge when I'm
thought
not
that was gonna
distracted
be
by
linked around.
Make sure you do it on Lagging Out's live stream because I want to document all of this shit.
Well, Chief,
No,
do you have a
listen.
Switch?
I don't have a Switch.
Let me put up the disclaimer.
I'm not gay. I don't have a
suck.
Switch.
I want to put up the disclaimer.
I'm a
I
straight
suck, and it was my
adult
first
male.
time playing. I got lucky. That was it. But Colby beat you that one time.
If he beat me, it's because my kids were helping him by
Oh, here come the fucking excuses.
Yeah.
But he does
At
not
least I
beat me in
haven't-
tournaments. When we go on to online tournaments and stuff, he doesn't beat me.
Okay, I can believe that. Like, shit. I won't play like that. I just know that one time, that very first time we played, you even said, you were like, oh shit, let me find out you know how to play. I was like, nope. I just
All right,
got
we're
lucky.
doing
know
a
what?
fucking
Aiden!
Lagging Out tournament.
Switch to
Lagging
Mario.
Out tournament Mario Kart. Let's do it. Winner gets a $50 gift card.
I don't do Mario Kart because I suck at it. Like I
Can
I mean,
I
I have
have like
fun.
a
It's
surrogate play
hilarious.
for me?
Especially if I do the Rainbow Bridge or whatever the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is so fun.
That's ironic. You like Rainbow Road?
No,
That's kind of gay.
absolutely not.
Now, you're gonna have it. Your only advantage right now is I haven't played my Switch in like a year.
No, so like I hate Rainbow Road because I keep falling off the map every time.
Yeah.
Like every 5 seconds, I get back on the map. Ew.
That's funny.
You got to drift through the corners. Grumpy.
You should watch. You
It's
should watch
only
Maya
life
play a game and
actually
just
imitated art.
when Maya plays a game and Soda and I in a room, we just do commentating, and like she goes, "Can you guys just shut the fuck up? I'm concentrating." She's like, "What?" She's like, "I'm rolling my eyes and I have to pause the game because you're being so
normally what
fucking
happens, I'm
stupid."
laughing so hard I die. All the time.
Like we do it just to distract. That's where like the cock rings and the pump, like just to get her distracted, just to make her die. That's where the conversations actually really come from.
Good God.
We're gonna do like a Woe Dude stream, the Woe Dude Bro stream. So that's what we do.
Go
I don't
get
know
your
if she's gonna
Switch,
fucking
Chris.
kill us or she's laughing. So we
My
can't really
Switch
tell.
is my Switch is right over there.
Well, when'd you come out?
Okay. Here,
I
hand me
already
my.
said it.
Give me
You
my
ain't gotta
glasses.
beat
so I
me.
can see.
You got to beat Colby. I got lucky. That was my first time playing the game. You got to beat
Listen.
him. I don't play that shit like that.
I have beat Colby many, many, many times.
Whoa.
I'm sure
That's why
you
she's got 3
that
kids.
time.
She pins him down. Put a baby in me.
Whoa.
Now she got dancers and gold medal gymnasts now. Is she frozen?
No,
No.
she's
No. Oh, okay.
she's got a Switch in her hand.
They're coming
I mean,
out.
this is a gaming podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Usually this is, but we were talking about the new Nintendo portable that's coming out in what 25 or 26?
Yeah, next year I think.
Yeah, next year. So yeah, so you're gonna have like
So,
that.
My favorite series of all time would have to be Mass Effect, though.
Yeah, we
Good one.
actually have a streamer that does that on Wednesday. Thursday.
He actually
nights.
finished
He
it.
finished it. Yeah.
Which
So
one?
now-
Do you have your Switch, Chris?
The new one.
Yeah, Mass
Definitive
Effect 3
collection.
remastered. I think.
No, my Switch is over there. Like I said, you ain't gotta beat
Are you
me.
talking
You gotta
about
beat
Andromeda?
I don't know. Is Mariner in the live?
No.
He would know.
Well, you could come play with me, Chris.
Giggity.
I ain't playing shit. Like I said, I got lucky. He's the one that knows how to play.
Y'all notice how he's running from this challenge?
Wow, look at that
I
shit.
never challenged you.
Bitch getting
Well, I
scalped.
just challenged you, and you said that shit is over there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I said you
So
said go get your Switch. I said it's over there. I ain't never
229
said
mark.
I could beat you. I said I got lucky and I beat you that first time, but Kobe came in first.
Eating's always good.
That's who I was saying beat you.
He's beating his wife, folks. He's beating his wife. That's fucked up.
Who's beating what?
That's
What?
fucked up.
I'm gonna go
Kobe.
find the.
Yeah, police officer
Oh,
beating his wife.
yeah.
Jesus. Fuck.
I was like, wait a minute. Hold
Who's
on.
going to
I just turned
GameStop
to
with me?
I actually
You gotta
did a
catch 'em all,
GameStop.
Grumpy.
I have a video of like a midnight release of Call of Duty, and I actually went up to a kid and said, "It's like, how old are you?" And he's like 12. And it's like, you know, you're not old enough to play Call of Duty, right? He's like, yeah. It's like, and then I asked, do your parents actually love you? And like, I actually have that on camera. I actually have it somewhere. I never play it because I'll get in a lot of trouble if I aired it.
That's terrible.
It is. That's how much I freaking hated little kids playing fucking Call of Duty at that time. I was hardcore, killing campers. I actually have a soundbite. Where is it? It says fucking campers.
Bro, that's a sound tactical strategy. When you are outnumbered on the battlefield, your best bet is to put things behind you in a corner so you can see everybody coming from one point of view.
No. In Call of
that's
Duty,
just sound
it's
strategy.
if you're playing Battlefield, yeah. Not if you're playing Call of Duty. If you're playing
But
Camp and Destroy, if you're playing Camp and Destroy,
if your
I get it.
objective is to shoot people in the face and avoid getting shot in the face, that's the best possible way to do it.
What if there's no way to win and it's 4-on-1? You're gonna hide in the corner for about 15 minutes, sheesh?
You're
You're not one of them, are
in
you?
the corner.
You're not a
gonna sit
bitch,
in
are
the
you?
corner and let people come to you so you can shoot them in the face before they get the chance to shoot you.
What fun is that? You're sitting there the
You
whole
win.
time.
Winning is the fun.
The fun
You don't win doing that. You lose. When you're a camper, you just lose by default.
Miss Maya, ma'am, how do you feel about this argument?
Well, I don't think Call of Duty, so I have no opinion.
I love the
Well,
camp.
let me ask you this, right? If you're playing a game where the objective is to shoot people in the face more than you get shot in the face, and you can position yourself in a manner where you cannot get snuck up on, and anytime you are approached with a clear line of sight, you have that same direct line of sight at all times without having to move around. Do you believe that is an effective tactic?
Wrong,
Strategic placement.
You're strategically placing yourself in a player for a academic advantage.
I mean,
It's not an
Underneath
academic
strategic advantage.
It's a tactical advantage.
It's a boring advantage.
So it's kind of a dick move as well.
Thank you.
You're right.
If you're
but
playing kill
unfortunately,
confirmed,
in war, we don't care about feelings. We care about
Right,
shooting
no,
people in the
exactly.
face.
right?
Yeah,
But
because you want to win. The goal is to win and to shoot other people in the face before they shoot you in the face. So yeah.
all right,
I mean,
kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Specific example. Objective based game. You mow down like three of
confirm all them kills, bro. I'm just shooting people in the face.
That's another thing. When I
That
play Call of
in
Duty,
lies. The problem. Go play team deathmatch, bitch.
play with people like that. So
that's
like
another thing too. Is when I
I
when
hate
play
fucking
Call of
cunts
Duty,
like
people
that.
would
You
get
should die in a fire slowly if you do that shit. You should die of HIV like in Philadelphia. The movie Philadelphia if you do
I've played Call
that
of
shit.
Duty exactly one time, and that's because Colby
Step
had
on
to go
Legos,
do something,
motherfucker.
and he's like, "Here, take over for me." And I'm like, "I don't know how to fucking play this." And he's just
God.
put the headset on me, and he's like, "Just push the button." And these
Say
people
die,
were
bitch.
screaming at me.
Oh yeah.
We're like, "What are
Yeah,
you
like 12-year-olds that know your mom better than you do. You know. There you go.
Yeah, so like when I played Call of Duty, people would get mad at me. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful poem. Thank you, Chieftain. Anyway, so when I would play Call of Duty, people would get mad at me because I wouldn't use a gun. I would just go up and knife people because that's a one hit.
Yeah, you would be getting called a lot of names in my game.
Knife. I crawl up, just sneak up, knife.
But see, I know my plays. I got my reflexes aren't good. I can't go compete, so I just laugh at Chief.
That's the thing. Like,
You
I'm
give me an
either
laughs at me when I
a
play.
thermal, and a clear line of sight. Nobody's going to be able to get me.
Knife.
No one
And I
beats
do.
Chieftain off the trigger.
I'll find every camping spot on the map.
Ever play that game?
Car I can crawl under, shoot people in the kneecaps.
Uh-oh, not the trivia.
I'm setting up two drones, and I'm just anything moving. Pat, pat, pat. My
So did you
teammate or
Google
not,
it,
I don't care.
people?
You shouldn't have been there.
Did you use the Google machine? Did you find out what Infamous's phrase is?
Yes. I told you I'd see.
I could do it in.
Okay, boo boo. Child. Okay, honey boo boo child. Listen here, Buttercup. Or Mod. Holy fucking shitballs.
Look, if you're gonna quote that one, you've got to do it right. It's mod. Holy fucking shitballs!
There was a lot of enthusiasm behind that.
Right?
Yeah.
There
Well,
was.
that's because it's done properly.
I'm so afraid to even use this voice now because of Nate. Because he does the Mad Gingy, and this is kind of how he sounds like. He's actually a higher pitch than this.
I'm just saying that kind of reminds me of like squirrels and gerbils and hamsters and shit.
He likes all of
Wow,
them.
you can go fuck yourself.
They're still pulling bones out now.
I use this for Gollum. He likes this, the hypothesis.
Okay,
That's
so
crazy.
go ahead.
Do people get so into video games that they like quote them during intimate times?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
I assume some people do. I ain't never done it.
It's
Wild.
B. Listen here, Buttercup. That's what she says all the fucking
Get
time.
the fuck off me. What are you doing? That's creepy.
She says that too. She says that to Colby.
Listen here,
Fuck off,
Buttercup.
mate. Listen, she goes, listen here, Buttercup.
Well, now you got to do it in the voice, so.
You got to do it in the voice. Infamous.
Listen here, Buttercup.
There we go.
Did you record it?
To be honest, right?
Wait. Hold on. I'm on my laptop, so please hold. I'm going to pull up something.
If
Please
we
let me
weren't
shut down
friends-
these 8 spreadsheets that I'm doing for MOD.
If we weren't friends and you said that shit to me, I'd say I'd call you a whole bunch of names. Okay, because that's like you're not saying
And half
anything
of them
wrong,
might
but
be
it's so
true.
fucking condescending.
The amount of people on TikTok that are offended by baked goods is absolutely hilarious.
You know,
I
good
call
and hell
them
well it ain't the
buttercup,
baked goods.
cupcake, butter pop. What it's just whatever comes out in the moment, and they're always so offended.
You better thank the moderator. You better thank the TikTok shop. You better thank the TikTok app. And you better thank your TikTok phone. Or no, sorry. No, that's wrong.
Oh my god.
You better thank the moderator.
So Infamous gave this AI thing. I think that guy on the right's supposed to be me, but he has a chin. But which bitch politics?
Yeah, I forgot to give you facial hair. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It kind of looks like one of our friends, the Mariner, a little bit. But yeah, there is the 4 there. I'm the alternate, but she did offer a full-time position. I'm not sure if I can take it, but I can come when I can.
Whoa.
If I take my Cialis. But
I'm
gonna
come. Say it's just a couple blue pills and you'll be there, bro.
Do not come.
yeah, so check them out 8 p.m. East on Which Politics on TikTok. But if you have
Yes, the podcast where I actually know what time zone to show up.
and she's late to her own podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and yet you're still late. Ain't that a bit?
So
I'm the boss
okay.
on that one. It's okay.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're right. I can't argue with that.
Is that you, Soda? In the
I think it's my feminine version.
emoticon. Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
thought that other one was Tori, but it's actually me.
Wow, dude. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think that that one's me. I mean,
Okay.
So we got far and away from conspiracy theories.
a little bit.
Yeah, we were talk. We're gonna talk about. Well, I was gonna talk about the angel giant theory. We could do that really quick before we go. What was it? The Anunnaki. Which one was it? Soda.
Well,
Whatever
I
you
know
guys
we didn't
want.
speak about that.
We didn't talk about either, so.
Yeah, we could do the Anunnaki. That'll be the last one. There was a lot of them that we're gonna do this again, and we're gonna probably like touch on like 3 topics.
So
Maybe next
we
time.
don't have enough time for me to talk about the Anunnaki, but
Well, you can talk about most of these topics for hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably
What?
go start a TikTok live after this podcast to talk about conspiracy theories.
Oh my god.
Well, the main one we were talking about, usually we talk about when we talk about the Anunnaki, is that they were living on Mars and that they came to Earth.
not
And
Mars. It was
Well.
Planet X.
No, I'm still going to say Mars because, just from what I've seen research-wise, so it's more.
Well, I don't know if they are there, but what I was telling you guys about earlier, so NASA just sent this weather balloon over Antarctica and accidentally discovered what could be a parallel universe where everything is backwards because these particles that are supposed to come down from space are coming up from Earth, very similar to like water rolling uphill. So in this parallel universe, which by the scientist theory was created at the same time as our universe and is running simultaneously alongside of us, if you were to drop your phone and shatter your screen here, you're going to shatter your screen and like your phone's going to come back up and it's going to be regular. So those could be aliens over there on that parallel universe. Who knows? Maybe it's the Anunnaki.
Well, that's proven that there's parallel dimensions, though. And according to physics, there's an unlimited amount of parallel universes. So.
Mm-hmm. So the planet was, I believe, Nibiru that they came from. It's Planet X, Planet 9. It's an exoplanet. It wasn't Mars.
There's a couple of different theories when it comes to this and exactly how that planet comes to being. I've heard a wide range of theories. One, it's a planet with an extremely oblong orbit, and for that reason, we haven't seen it and can't detect it coming back because it's on the far side of its orbit. There's another one that there was another one that stipulated that it was a planet that had a very short orbit that came very close to Earth and hit it and knocked off, and that's what formed the moon. But during the collision is when the inhabitants of that planet hopped off onto Earth, and I'm like, yeah,
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. So the theory goes that the oblong orbit one is 3,600 years. Earth years is one of their years. Every 3,600 years, it comes close enough to Earth for us to see. The last time it came close to Earth was the Younger Dryas. That's what they calls the Younger Dryas.
Right.
Let's see. And before that one, 3,600 years before the Younger Dryas, was when they came here to find. So it's all about gold. They came to Earth because gold would fix their planet for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know. Because science, I guess.
Bitches are crazy.
Because bitches be bitching, and they want that blang blang. I don't know, but they came to Earth for gold, and they didn't want to mine it themselves, so they engineered one of the species that was already here to be smart enough to dig, but not smart enough to ask questions or unionize or what the fuck ever. But here, where the fuck we are unionizing? No, but the Anunnaki created us.
Yeah, heard that.
And we're dumb.
We are dumb.
On
my
purpose.
biggest issue with the my biggest issue with the whole theory that they came here to mine materials, precious materials of any kind, including gold, is science has proven and or has strong evidence to show that all of these materials, including gold, are available in copious amounts
On other
in
planets?
outer space. Well, no, on asteroids like Pisces-16,
Oh, yeah.
apparently has a gold deposit on it that's estimated at like 500 quintillion.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I
pounds
was
of
about to
gold.
ask.
Like,
Don't we have asteroids with more
Whoa,
gold
dude.
than Earth?
Probably.
yeah, exactly. So why would they come
Whoa,
to
dude.
Earth to get the bit
Whoa,
of gold that
dude.
we got when these asteroids got significant, exponential more amounts of it?
I mean,
There's
that right
like a bunch
there
of women on
automatically
it controlling it though, because that's all they want is gold and
I mean,
diamonds.
that right there disproves the theory of Anunnaki. And then, so the theory is weird because I thought the Anunnaki went to like the center of the Earth to hibernate, went to escape the Younger Dryas, but yet the theory that I heard says that they left when they came their planet Nibiru came close to Earth. They hopped off, did their shit, and then 3,600 years later, when their planet came back around, that was what caused the Younger Dryas. So they fled, they jumped ship, they jumped this sinking ship, and they went back to their planet, and that's where they've been ever since.
See,
So,
once again, my biggest issue. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Whoever is going to speak.
oh no, I was done.
Oh, my biggest issue with
Good
that is
Lord.
we go back to looking at the structures themselves from the supposed time period, and it's all very basic. Like when you're talking about civilizations that have the know-how, knowledge, and technology to build these vastly superior things that we can't even understand, I don't believe they're going to pick very basic, triangular and pyramidic structures to leave anything. Like I don't see that. I would think they would apply their level of understanding or something near it to these monuments or structures that they're leaving behind. It's just my opinion, though.
So has anybody else heard an alternate theory?
I haven't heard.
Mine I
anything.
heard it was the Mars, that they terraformed Mars and they were coming here to terraform and fix Earth. So, but many different theories on the Anunnaki.
See, that's why I can't get behind the whole Anunnaki thing, is there's just so many different versions of the story.
Well, we can't prove it. I mean, like if it happened nowadays, we might be able to.
So somebody, I don't know, somebody did bring up a good point. She's a historian. Her specialty is ancient Egypt, but she did theorize that one of the reasons we might not have any records going back that far is because whatever they used to build their structure, it has been so long that it just completely decayed and crumbled. Or maybe they used materials like wood, which would not survive that long, and anything would have eroded and
But we
been
have
gone.
structures. We have evidence of structures from before that specific time period, basic dwellings that still exist. Walls, little portions of walls showing they weren't making it out of wood.
I meant like before even the Great Pyramids were built, like stuff from like hundreds of
Machu
thousands
Picchu.
of years ago.
Well, me and Maya talk about this quite often because we think somewhere some technology may have got lost, like Great Flood, wiped out, like whether it was being able to hover objects. It's kind of like we attribute it to our internet. Like if anything happened to our species, would the next generation be able to create the internet? So we could have lost technology. So.
So to that point, I don't believe that technologies are necessarily lost. I believe technology evolves to a point where they become so obsolete that they're no longer necessary. It's actually a burden oftentimes to maintain obsolete technology just because you have to now train people specifically in that old technology because technology nowadays is so advanced. That's
If we could
actually what happens
levitate
with
2,000-pound boulders nowadays, wouldn't that be beneficial to everybody?
It's called
Yeah, I
called
think that
braziers.
we had
we
more
weren't doing
advanced
that back then.
technology and it went
We
away.
can't prove that though.
I believe, and archaeology supports that it was just advanced pulley methods that were used.
Some
It
of these
was
things
just
are
multiple
200 tons, man. That's a lot of weight.
The quarry where
You're
they were
correct.
getting those rocks from was up
And they're
to
miles
100
away.
miles away.
Yeah, like
So,
how?
and
You're
also
correct.
new information about the pyramids that I find really interesting is when you go on the inside of them, you can see water damage that's very consistent to show like rising water levels. And so the new theory is because of the type of minerals and materials they have at the very top of the pyramid, that that the pyramids were actually used to levy water to conduct a form of electricity. Mm-hmm.
Because if what I
Okay.
understand is correct, the pyramids at Giza, they didn't find any bodies in. They just assumed they were tombs because the other pyramids did.
Right, but you can, and then the spots in there that where the water could let out, they all align with different stars. I'm so intrigued by the pyramids.
Yeah.
I really want to go, and I need to dive further into Baron Trump's underground adventure to find out where the time portal is in Russia, so that way I can jump into it and go back to ancient Egypt and
You
get all
can't
the
even
answers.
walk. You're gonna go to fucking Egypt.
I know. I'm like
You're a fucking
on my
cripple.
couch right now with my knee propped.
You have a worse back than I do.
You know, I'm gonna go back and okay, so I'll go back in time first to before my body betrayed me, and then I'll go back to ancient Egypt. Okay.
I'm the paralegal. I'll just go back in time and FaceTime you.
There we go. Because there's like a bunch of us that are fucking walking cripples that are going to be at the inauguration. It's like me, you, and Bees. She's got what? Rheumatoid arthritis. You have bad back. I have a bad back. Grumpy's gay.
Both of my well, there's that. But
I have also officially, because I'm so lucky, torn my LCL.
Yeah, both of my feet have ingrown toenails on the big toe. I can't walk for shit either.
Shit, I'm gonna have
That's
to carry
terrible.
like
It's a good
infamous
thing you're
number
a
one
bottom.
shoulder. Right?
There he is.
Wow.
That
Whoa,
way I can
dude.
just put
That's
my feet
a whoa
in the
dude
air
right
and,
there.
you know.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Whoa,
I'm
dude.
gonna be
That's
hobbling
bad.
around I'm gonna be
Whoa,
hobbling
dude.
around DC on crutches for sure.
Just don't carry around a sign that says Crips on
Oh my god.
No, if you do, stay away from me. I ain't trying to catch acute lead poisoning over a joke.
Look, I just need someone to let me borrow their hover around scooter so that, because I'm figuring that it's going to be like, you know, when you go to Busch Gardens or Six Flags or whatever, and you rock, paper, scissors to see which friend is going to be the cripple that day. You all go to the nurse's station and you get a wheelchair so you can skip to the front of the line. So I
Can't
just
do
need
that
a
anymore.
hover around so I can skip to the front of everything and you guys can come with me because you're my caretakers.
We're going to find a really old person. You're going to flash them. They're going to get a heart attack. We're just going to push them into the snow so that way they're preserved. And you're going to take the hover around. We're good.
It's gonna snow. It better not
It's a
snow.
possibility. It's
What the fuck?
January in DC. It's always a possibility.
What the fuck?
True.
Good lord.
Where's
Like
my
in the
health care?
Northeast in January, there's a pretty good chance in the
Whoa,
middle of
dude.
January you have some snow on the ground.
It's
I
awesome.
don't- Grumpy, go read The Last President book and tell us if there's snow.
Okay.
No, but it's built on swampland, so that it's a crapshoot. I'm buying like winter shoes just to go, And the fucked up part is I donated my flannel jeans and shirt. I call it my Jay Leno setup. I donated them to charity. I'm like, I'm never going to use these again. I'm never going to go in winter. I fucking donated them. Now I have no warm clothes. So I have to go buy warm clothes.
Oh yeah, I have to buy a suit. Or not a suit, but an outfit.
I'm not wearing like a fancy jacket or anything. I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt, and that's it. I'm good.
Headdress
I'm going
and
comfortably, so I'm just going to be
blackface.
wearing casual clothes.
Blackface.
With the
AI's
headdress.
results are this. Yes, it usually snows in Washington, D.C. in January, though it's not guaranteed every year. Okay, on average, in January, D.C. gets 3 inches of snow.
Well, what
And
you need
yeah,
to look
so-
up, Chris, is what is the average temperature in Washington, D.C. on January 20th?
Did you just not hear that? It's obviously got to be around freezing.
Not necessarily. You said all of January. Listen, there's a big difference
go.
between January 1st and January 20th. We don't know what your AI
You're
is
right.
talking
It's
about.
colder in the 20th. I do know. I lived up in the Northeast for a long.
Hey guys, I'm going to hit the music. Thank you so much for watching, guys. On behalf of Infamous, Sheesh, Grumpy Gay, Maya, Brenner, and Soda, I'm Chieftain. We're signing off and lagging out.
We're the host that you've been waiting for. Chieftain Hero and Soda Pop TV. Yeah. Lagging out. We're the ones you're shouting about. Bringing you the hottest news without a doubt. From internet trends to the games we adore. And all the movie buzz and so much
I
more.
killed the screen. We're going long, so I cut it. We can still talk about it.